Hello, my beaters, neaters, and my non-binary Peters. It's me, Creed. And I am today joined by... Mako Rays, plural.
That's me.
Why the fuck am I not visible on the screen?
I don't know. I never saw your transition before. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was made by Stacks.
Really, Saxelol just made that for you?
It was made completely at random.
Huh.
What? Oh yeah, I guess I need to get my...
Pretty cool.
Let me delete.
Pretty cool, except for that one line that's like... Okay, there's two lines, but...
1 second,
like,
gotta switch over to this one.
I'm looking at the tentacles, and there's like a couple lines that are just like small and floating there for some reason. But no, it's really good.
What the fuck is my...
Also, what was that song? Was that the Mind Electric?
No, it was the Jeopardy thinking theme, but played in reverse.
It really sounded like I thought it was a MIDI version or something of the Mind Electric.
Perfect. Okay. So I guess I think it would be best if we're over on this side.
I am becoming larger.
I will...
Are you trying to make us the same size?
Roughly. Okay, grab me.
Hey, Mako, I was trying to tell you last time something important, but I don't think you read it. Well, not that important, I suppose. What was it? I probably didn't read it.
There.
Chat, I couldn't sleep until 6 a.m. last night.
How do
I even took a sub-recreational dose of DPH. I did not see any spiders, and it also did not help me fall asleep. I am two-dimensional.
Don't... Shut up. Hold on. I'm working on it. There we go.
Does Master like the which Marvel superhero are you? Quiz I prepared for him. Does it please, Master? Mako, your voice is high-pitched than normal. That might be because I was just practicing singing a Mother Mother song. I've got problems, not just the ones that little.
Yeah, Mako, today we're going to be taking some quizzes to learn more about ourselves and what it means to really be us.
Hang on, Axelotl asks, how's Sober Mako going? Sober Mako did it. I lasted 5 days, because Wednesday was the last day I smoked weed, and honestly, I probably wouldn't have gotten high today if it wasn't for the fact that I want to fucking sleep, and I even stayed up all day. I'll talk more about it on my stream tomorrow, I guess. But I stayed up all day, all the day, and I stayed all the way up for 36 hours straight. Went to bed at 10 p.m. and then I fucking woke up at 2 a.m. and I couldn't fall back asleep again until like 6 a.m. It was ridiculous. So I'm just like, I just want to pass out. So I took 2 edibles about half an hour ago. So I'm not high yet, but soon.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get cracking. I thought this would be a really funny idea.
Wait, I was just saying why I'm not really around it. Just a lot of things is happening, like homeless and stuff, you know? Amelia does it. You're gonna have to try that one again.
Stop being homeless, please. It makes me sad.
Is that what they said?
I think that's what they said.
Because I don't know what they're trying to tell me.
They're not in the stream chat very often due to various issues in their life, including being homeless.
Oh, geez. I hope that stops.
Yeah, I hope you find a place that's cheap. There's normally places. Oh, also police.
Also police. I don't know what that means. I
Presumably
know a lot of
arrested?
people who are homeless or at risk of being homeless. It's weird.
I don't know why, but this stream feels very Unus Annus like. Yeah. That's something we could watch sometime. Anyways, Mako. Does Master like the which Marvel superhero are you quiz I prepared for him? Does it please, Master?
Well, let's
Do you
find out.
want to read this one, or do you want me to read this one for you? Do you want to take it, or do you want me to take it?
I don't give a shit about Marvel, so do you want to take it?
Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Then feel free to.
Did you want to screen share so I can get
Oh,
a better...
right. Completely forgot.
Please help me. I have no money, no mommy, no food or water. You can last. The human body can actually survive up to I think it was 4 weeks without mommy. So
Without mommy.
All right, scroll down.
Let's see.
Oh, Master, you're here. How wonderful. It is I, your humble servant, Grundor. Thank you so much for clicking my link, Master. Grundor has prepared a lovely quiz for you, a lovely quiz to determine.
I'm not going to do this for the... Which Marvel superhero you are, Master? Grundor hopes this quiz is pleasing to Master. If it is unsatisfactory, Master must punish Grundor. Now Master will take Grundor's quiz to find out which Marvel character... Did J.K. Rowling write this?
I'd hope not.
If it is okay with Master, first Grundor will ask Master about his favorite cocktail. This will help Grundor determine if Master is more like Spider-Man or the Hulk or Black Widow, or even a different Marvel character. What is Master's favorite cocktail?
We got Moscow Mule, Martini, Bloody Mary, Cosmopolitan, Whiskey Neat. This question displeases me, Grundor. It is poorly made.
Yeah, Amelia, I hope you do what you can to alleviate that situation. Good luck.
Out of all of these, I think I enjoyed the Mule the best. Because I haven't had all of them, but...
I've only had the Mule and Whiskey.
Martinis are too salty for me, and Whiskey is pretty strong on its own, so I'm gonna go with a Moscow Mule.
Grundor will use this information to understand which superhero Master is. If Master is unhappy with these questions, he must yell at Grundor. Okay, next question for Master. If Master could have any superpower, what would it be?
Super strength, flight, the power of the Norse gods. Who needs superpowers when I have incredible friends? I hate this question, Grundor. You have failed me yet again. You're doing such a good job, Grundor. I'm going to dump some almonds onto the floor for you to eat later. I know how much you love floor almonds.
I'd probably go with that one if it was me, but...
I don't know about that, Grundor. Out of all of these, I think the most convenient would probably be... I mean, this is the power of the Norse gods in general. All of them? I'm gonna go with all of them.
I'm not even gonna read that message, Billy.
Gross.
Thank you for your answers so far, Master. Grundor is getting a very good idea of which Marvel character Master is. Now, Grundor has a new quiz question that he made just for Master. What is Master's favorite way to spend a Saturday night?
Hang out at a bar with friends, an evening in the Netflix and wine, punishing Grundor, meeting a few close friends at a restaurant for dinner and deep conversation, throwing things at Grundor for no reason, choice up in bed with a good book, making Grundor crouch under the table while Master eats his dinner so that Grundor can be close to Master.
I think I'm already at the point where I'm starting to forget things that happened 10 seconds ago.
I think out of all of these, if we're thinking about the times that we have spent in close proximity to each other, throwing things at Grundor for no reason.
Okay.
Grundor, I must say, Master's eyes are looking so tiny today. Such beautiful, small eyes for Master. Grundor admires Master's small eyes so much.
How dare you look at me, Grundor?
Grundor is getting a clear idea of which Marvel superhero Master is. Time for the next question in Grundor's quiz. So what is Master's favorite movie genre?
Horror, sci-fi, romantic comedy, movie where Grundor gets to eat almonds on the floor as a treat. Thriller, movies where Grundor gets boxed on his wretched ears for displeasing Master. Out of all of these, I think... probably Thriller, I guess?
Grundor's favorite movie is any movie while the big, beautiful woman named Godzilla destroys Tokyo. Grundor's a big crush on Mrs. Godzilla, but if Master wishes to marry Godzilla instead, Grundor will of course concede the ravishing Godzilla to Master. It is Master's favorite way to punish Grundor.
Using my spider webs to hang Grundor by his feet from the ceiling. Using my super strength I gained from becoming angry to box Grundor's wretched ears.
What is it with the wretched ear boxing?
Using my archery skills to shoot Grundor in his disgusting feet. Using the power of my Wakandan ancestors to pick Grundor up by his long ears and swing him around like a lasso.
You have
I
your
can
Wakandan
never-
ancestors, right, Avery?
Look at me and say that again.
Opposite of black.
I'm the opposite of Uncle Ruckus.
That you hate white people?
I believe I have black ancestry mostly entirely. I can never hurt you, Grundor, you're my pal. Landing my spaceship on top of Grundor while listening to The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
You don't love me now. You will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. That was almost good, except for those very obvious voice cracks.
I think out of all of these, the most likely one that I would do is landing my spaceship on top of Grundor while listening to The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Runners, hi, fellas.
Grundor, read the fucking question.
Mako, it's great to see you uplifting smaller creators through collabs. You're welcome. Look, Master! Grundor has found some string. String for Master that Grundor found on the floor of the family's house while they were sleeping. Does Master like the string Grundor found for Master?
On the floor of a family's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is some very nice string, Grundor. Or, you restore Reg, get this really string on my site, Grundor, and please me greatly. Yes, that's a very nice string, Grundor.
Oh, Master, guess what? Grundor lives under the kitchen sink and survives by sucking nutrients out of a dirty sponge.
Yes, Grundor, I know.
Oh, Christmas, Grundor likes to dip the sponge. On Christmas,
I thought you said, oh, Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
On Christmas, Grundor likes to dip the sponge in soy sauce for an extra flavorful holiday taste. Now Master must pick a favorite food.
Avocado toast, pretty good. Cheeseburger, really good. Sushi,
That would be mine.
very nice. Chicken wings, I don't like bones. Floor almonds, just like Grundor. Mac and cheese, and a chocolate shake. Okay,
The bones are actually the thing that I don't mind about chicken wings. The thing that bothers me is how they get stuck in your teeth, and it's like annoying and like messy, and there's like different. I don't know there's like weird meat in there. I don't know.
Okay, so you go down this list of things. I don't want to eat almonds off the floor. Fuck you, Grundor. Chocolate shake is a beverage.
Right over here.
Chocolate shake is
I could eat floored almonds right now.
Do it. Do it right now. Eat the almonds off the floor.
You think I? Hang on a second.
Are you about to say you think I won't?
Hang on a second. Okay, I'm gonna need you to screen share this to your stream.
Give me 1 second so I can actually get to it.
If this takes more than like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Wait, my fucking camera, it doesn't make any sense. Where is it? What's it doing? Oh, I'm looking at the. I see. I understand.
I
was
see a
looking at your
golden
stream.
egg.
I was looking at your stream and I thought that was the live feed, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
uh,
Almonds.
Why did I do this? Why did I do
Eat
this?
the fucking floor almonds! Get on the floor and eat your floor almonds, Mako! Eat your floor almonds! Mako's eating floor almonds! You germa-ass piece of shit! Why are you eating almonds off the floor? Grundor, this displeases me greatly!
This is not your stream. I'm gonna be right back. I have to. Hang on. I'm going this way. Yeah. Oh shit, my foot.
Hey, get your feet off my stream!
Okay,
This
hang on.
is
I
my
just realized
stream!
Chat must have just gotten a single frame of the dirtiest fucking foot. Okay, it's not that bad. But my floor My big toe always gets really dirty on the underside.
What?
They saw a very dirty big toe.
Mako,
that I saw.
have you eaten
What?
your almonds?
Yeah.
Well, it's time to tell you that floors are one of the most dirty surfaces in a home and contain often fecal matter in some amount.
That doesn't make any sense.
It gets tracked on the bottom of people's shoes and feet. Yep.
Well, if I get sick, I get sick.
That's respectable.
Doesn't
Go to
matter.
your fucking bathroom. Yeah, bitch, eat your floor almond. Just like some kings never meet your heroes. If I press this X, does it close that? Ah! Oh! Oh. Discord's resetting for some reason. Give me 1 second. It did not like what I just did. Oh. How are you guys? Macos returned.
You guys want to see something weird?
What's weird?
Looking at my face while also looking at my VTuber face. Look, I got. Fuck. Wait. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
You can see how. Okay, I don't like this. This isn't good. This isn't good. We're done with this.
Andrew, this displeases me greatly.
Mako in the bathroom catching a fish right now. That's not what I was doing. I found another floor almond. I'm not eating this one.
Okay, eat the floor almond, Mako. Do it. You already ate like 4 of them. You can eat a 5th.
Why do you want more?
Eat the floor almonds, Grundor.
I've not done enough for you?
Eat the floor almonds, Grundor.
I have elevated this stream. Alright, the 3 people watching this are having the time of their life.
There are at least 4 people in the chat.
What's the next question? Oh.
I'm still deducing almonds and such. Okay, floor almonds. Wouldn't eat. That's disgusting.
Know what your favorite food is of these?
I'm working on it. It's a process, Mako. Not everyone only eats 2 things.
I eat many things. I eat
You eat sandwiches, chocolate cake, and floor almonds.
Florons? Oh, floor almonds. I was like, what's a floron?
You eat florons, you fucking piece of shit.
Is that what they're putting in the water supply now?
Yeah, they're putting on florons. Okay, so let's
I
see.
do feel slightly less good after eating the floor almonds.
You shouldn't have eaten the floor. You'll be fine.
I think I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Let's see. Just go down the list of things that of my deduction here. I won't only eat floor almonds. That's disgusting. Chocolate shake is a beverage, not a food. Sushi, while very enjoyable, isn't like you don't get it very often, and it's not always worth it. It's like it's a fun thing to do, but it's not really something that you'd say is your favorite thing to do. So not sushi. I already said I don't like the bones in chicken wings.
I don't think they had cat hair on them.
Avocado toast is a breakfast. It is a good snack, but it is not a meal. So it's between cheeseburgers and mac and cheese. And
I'm white, so I don't have any taste buds for avocado. It literally doesn't taste like anything to me.
Mako, white people love avocado. White people are the only people who like avocado.
Oh, why was I thinking does it come from Mexico?
Avocados often come from Mexico, but avocado toast is a white people thing.
So those fuckers down there are growing all that shit and then sending it over here for us to not enjoy.
No, they're
Why are
not,
they-
because they don't send very well. They're grown typically around where they are used because they
Oh.
go bad pretty easily. If you get a fresh fucking avocado from Mexico, they are massive.
Okay, I'm not racist anymore.
Also, between the two of these, cheeseburger and mac and cheese has some options, but a cheeseburger is incredibly variable, including the fact that you could put mac and cheese on a cheeseburger. I keep meaning to go to Smashburger and getting that, because they sell that there. It's across the street from my sister's work, and I need to get it.
Oh, I want to go to Smashburger again.
Yes, and then you gotta watch me eat a mac and cheese
I
cheeseburger
get to
across
sit at
from
a
you.
different table. That's
I will
not facing you.
continually move towards you.
I know you will. Maka, you have a bedroom sink, but I have a bedroom, bathroom, and toilet, sink, and shower. I am superior. Isn't that just having a master bedroom? Like, is it on a different room? Because my sink is in the same, like, there's no door between them. Grundor had a dream last night. Our master winked at him with Master's tiny eyes. Grundor woke up with a smile. Now Master must pick a favorite pop star.
Ariana Grande, Madonna, Drake, Beyonce, Bruno Mars.
For a second, I thought that meant Drake from Drake and Josh.
It could be.
He was a singer,
Mhm.
but that wasn't his name. Was it his name? Yeah,
Yes.
Drake Bell.
And it's like all these singers, Grandor. This question displeases me.
I mean, that would actually be mine. Well, no, because I don't dislike them. I just don't fucking know them.
I like Bruno Mars because they do Uptown Funk, gonna give it to you. Uptown Funk, gonna give it to you.
Magic in the air.
I have that on record. 24 karat Carat Magic. I should play
Yeah,
it for
that
you next time
sounds
you're
alright.
over.
That
Yeah,
sounds
Bruno
alright.
Mars is good. They're.
I only listen to the version that has chemical plants on.
Have you ever heard Uptown Funk?
Uptown Funk, gonna give it to you is all I know.
Bruno Mars has a lot of like cool. They don't really do the normal pop kind of music. They have their own like sort of funk style.
Tanner said white people like it because it's the least flavorful thing. I was just talking to my mom about that. Wait, look, Master Grundor is trying to picture of Grundor and Master being friends together. Does this please Master? My mom made chicken and stir-fried vegetables for dinner, and I was looking at that chicken, and like she did do some seasoning while cooking it, but like this shit was plain. Like there were no specks of anything on it. And I was just like, I need to hang out with more non-white people because I don't know how to make good chicken. I only know that my mom also doesn't.
You look it up. There's plenty of ways to make chicken good. There's sauces, marinades, spice rubs, all those things.
I want Ringtail to show me his food palette because he eats habanero peppers just as a snack.
And make a nice rub with hatch peppers, hatch chilies as they're called. Also, avocado anecdote. So in the 4th grade, they had this thing where every like Wednesday they would bring in a healthy snack for all the kids to eat, like bell peppers, carrots, that kind of stuff. They get a little plastic cup, and I hated bell peppers for the record. Still hate bell peppers.
I like them. You cut them into slices, put salt and pepper on them, and it's fine.
They had too much of a crunch for what I wanted out of a vegetable.
Vegetables are the crunchy ones. Carrots, hello, celery, cucumber.
I wasn't a big fan of carrots either. I only liked molasses carrots because they were soft.
Ew, soft carrots. No, I remember I ate cooked carrots, and I was like, I don't like this. It's soft and gross.
Please give me soft things. I don't want to eat crunch.
I want crunch.
But yeah, one of the days they did was avocado. It was the first time I ever had avocado before, or ever actually like experienced avocado. And everyone was given the little things, and all the people across the classroom were like, "Wow, this looks like a green mush. I don't want to consume this. It does not look or taste very good." And like a lot of people just refused to try it because everyone else was saying it was bad. Except for me, who, not really paying attention, was just eating it and liking it because, it's avocado and doesn't actually taste that bad. It's just green and tastes kind of nice. And then
yeah,
my
for me, it just tastes like nothing. It just tastes like paste.
I like it. It has a nice little texture taste to it. And
And I don't like the texture either.
the teacher was like came forward and actually like called me out about the fact that I did not succumb to peer pressure and was the only person in class to actually eat their fucking avocado.
I see.
Like the
Proud of
really
you.
were proud of me to be able to just do that by the fact that I am socially awkward and was not paying attention to what anyone else was doing. That said, that teacher did later go on to get arrested for soliciting a prostitute. Anyways,
Oh, you can get arrested for way worse than that. Who cares? I know
what a
somebody
lovely
does,
picture. Go on.
I know somebody who doesn't eat any food that is white. So wait,
My sister.
okay, eggs, chicken,
Chicken is not
rice.
white depending on how you cook it.
Well, my chicken's white. The chicken my mom
Yeah,
makes is
I'm
white.
aware. It's white as your ass. Let's see.
Uh,
Yeah, there's a lot of foods that are white. It's like how Monokuma refuses to eat red foods because red contains crab.
that was a thing,
That was the thing in one of the Monokuma theaters in the first game.
but he doesn't eat.
It was a conspiracy by the crabs to make him eat more crabs to get over his dislike of the food.
No, I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree?
Because that doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't
to
that
me.
make any sense?
Because because nothing does to me right now.
You're so like dark colors and I'm so bright colors. It's really nice putting us next to each other.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I got the goth. Now that I'm looking at myself, I always thought I was like barely goth, but I think I'm like reasonably. I'm not like deep, like all nothing but black and white goth, but I like purple is a very goth color.
You
The
are
pastel makes it slightly less goth. I think goth purple tends to be deeper, but I'm still pretty in there, and my skin is very pale, so it works.
You are definitely pastel goth. On the black-white goth scale, you're leaning more towards white than black. And you got a nice soft purple as your color. So yeah, you're a good goth. And I'm, meanwhile, a Technicolor dreamboat. Anyways,
No yogurt, no milk, no eggs. Like I'm very curious to know, like, do they think that there's a molecule that causes things to be white that is bad for you or something? That reminds me of fucking Tim and Eric. I got my white foods, I got my divorces coming up. I doubt anyone's seen that.
you're gonna need to show me that at some point.
I will show you it right now.
No.
Okay, after this quiz.
Okay. Because I want to get through at least this question. What a lovely picture, Grunder. You're my pal for sure. This is what you think I look like, Grunder? This is a hideous picture. Throw it in the garbage where it belongs. No, look at them luscious lips. Look at them big feet. I can respect a small creature with big feet. Anyways,
Grindor is definitely a creature. Like it wasn't explicit that they were non-human, but now it is.
what do you mean non-human?
That's not a human. That's like a goblin or something.
What do you know?
This or like the fucking house elf from Harry Potter. Man, J.K. Rowling is so she's bad.
Okay, Master, last question, and then Grundor will be able to tell Master which marvelous superhero he is. What do you value the most?
Justice, revenge, power, love, family, Grundor, money, fame.
I've been having some power fantasies. I keep thinking about like a guy breaking into my house, and then I grab a knife and I get him to the ground, and then I like press it up to his neck, and I'm like, "Don't move, or I'll slit your fucking throat." And I step on him, and if he doesn't move, I'll be like, "Good boy."
It's kind of hot.
I think I might be developing sex.
You might be developing sex. Well, it's about time. You are like 29.
When will Matt go step on me? No, I am actually quite interested in being a dom. It's just that it's hard to do when you're not confident, but I'm starting to finally be confident in myself. Like, I mean, I have confidence in my personality and things, but my body is something I've never been happy with. But I am steadily becoming happier with it. Losing weight, exercising, my ass hurts like almost every day now, which means I'm doing enough. and that should make it bigger.
Yes, I should exercise too. I was telling Mako about how huge my thighs were earlier today. I think they might have gotten bigger.
If I had Avery's body shape, I would be happy.
Yeah, I'm really attractive. I'm just really executively dysfunctional. I do not keep up with it. It just happens. But yeah, let's see. Revenge is bad. Justice can be, warped. Power, maybe. Love. Depends what it means by love. Does it mean love like actual, like, romantic love, or just love as in a general love of things? Because if that's the case, probably love. I'm gonna go with love.
Yeah, I feel like if you answer literally anything other than that, you're a psychopath. Grundor.
Grundor's about...
I can also give a pass to family, but like family's supposed to already come with love. Like love is kind of more important. It's like the brain versus the heart,
To be fair, I was tempted by money. Money can get me a lot of places. Fame can get me a lot of money.
That's what you value the most. Like you have money, you have more money than you have love.
It's a tough question.
Money can help you with love, but you still gotta have the love.
Grundor hopes Master has found this quiz satisfactory. Now it is time to learn which Marvel superhero Master is.
But okay, I think everything you do is gonna lead you to Black Widow, because that's the one nobody gives a shit about.
Good news, Master. According to Grundor's quiz, Master is Black Widow. Just like Black Widow, Master is good at cartwheels and is scary to Grundor. Black Widow sometimes shoots arrows at people, and Master sometimes throws things at Grundor, which is almost the same. The only difference between Master and Black Widow is that Master's eyes are smaller than Black Widow's eyes. Black Widow would certainly envy Master for how small Master's eyes are. Why are our eyes so small? Grundor hopes that this quiz was pleasing the Master. If Master did not like Grundor's quiz, the Master must punish Grundor. Grundor will go wait underneath the kitchen sink for Master to decide if Grundor deserves to be punished for this quiz or not.
I was worried that this was just gonna not be that interesting, but this was an entire plot line that we just experienced.
That is how Clickhole works.
Like that. I feel like I just played a short horror game.
Like, I know for a fact you can get other ones though. It does have different results.
That's what I would have done if I made this. Just make all of them the one nobody gives a shit about.
How many of these harebrained schemes to save your parents' failing marriage have you tried? Driving under the age of 10 and more! How many of the class driver mistakes have you made? I'm going with this one.
Okay. I guess you can read this one.
Yeah, you'll answer. No matter how confident you are behind the wheel, there's no such thing as a perfect driver. It's inevitable that you'll commit a blunder from time to time. How many of these classic driving mistakes have you made? Check off all the ways you've messed up while driving. Driving on the road that's another car's already using? That. Trying to drive a car that's 40 feet away?
Well, yeah, I mean, because I'm gonna be 40 feet away from the car that I'm going towards at some point.
Driving while under the age of 10.
I think I'm trying to remember. I was probably older than 10 where my mom let me drive a couple feet just for fun. I'm gonna say no to that one.
Okay, no to that one. Taking your ass to the road to look at a pretty lady and immediately drive Grand Canyon.
I haven't done that one yet.
Using the sunroof to dice vegetables while driving.
No.
Getting a fatally T-boned by an 18-wheeler. Merging into the girls' lane when you're a boy.
That one definitely I've done.
Yelling honk instead of pressing the horn.
I've never done either of those, so I'm just thinking of which I'd be more likely to do.
Using the turn signal as a metronome while practicing the flute.
That's kind of genius.
No, it's not. It really isn't.
But okay, wait. Can you play the flute one-handed? It's probably kind of awkward.
It's a two-handed instrument. You don't have 10 whole fingers.
I was being fully sincere when I said that's kind of genius.
I know you were. That's why I'm surprised.
I practiced singing a lot in the car, but not that.
I mean, I guess if you're parked, you don't need it. You just not while you're driving.
You're not using your turn signal if you're parked. I mean, I guess you could.
It just says using the turn signal as a metronome. It doesn't say using it while turning.
You can play a chord one-handed, and that's it.
Okay, so
you can play a chord on the flute. What?
Of course you can play according to the flute. You're gonna open and close as many holes as you want.
Oh, I feel like I've only ever heard flutes produce like one note at a time.
No.
Huh.
Lying silent and motionless in the trunk instead of driving.
Peep has done that, but I haven't.
Failing to coexist.
Yeah. I've been
Replacing the airbag with an embarrassing secret that gets announced over our speakers and football.
Who thinks of this shit? I haven't done that yet.
Getting lost in quick
No.
Becoming friends with the windshield.
I think I've done some smileys, yeah.
Using your car just as a place to hang out free, you never realize you can drive places.
That's like almost Joe, but not me. Wait, what the fuck? Going the right way down a wrong way street?
Have you gone the right way down the wrong way street?
Is this like... GLaDOS should have said this to Wheatley when she was trying to make him paradox overload.
Have you?
Well, I guess, yeah, that just means you're going the right way.
That if it's a wrong way street, you're going the right way down the wrong way street. You don't want to go the wrong way, which is the right way on the wrong way.
No, like, wrong way, I think a street becomes a wrong way street if it is the wrong way based on what you're going right now. But when you turn around, it transforms into a right way street. Well, but then I guess that means you can't really... Okay, no, yeah, no, you can't do that. If you reverse, maybe.
Stopping at a green light, getting out, taking off your clothes, climbing on the roof of your car, squatting, rolling your eyes back in your head, and giving birth to swear locusts.
Not yet.
Filling the gas tank with memories instead of gas.
I feel like my mom's probably been there. Am I right? The gas prices these days, Joe Biden.
Turning on the hazards every time you have a sinful thought.
No.
And last but not least, what? Go on.
I remember having sinful thoughts in the car, in the back seat. I remember being a very small child, and I was trying not to think of the phrase "I'm gay," and then I accidentally thought the phrase "I'm gay," and it was a sinful, accidental thing. And then I immediately was like, "No, I'm not," because that's what religion does to you. Anyway, I haven't turned on the hazards though.
Okay. And last but not least, Mako. While driving, have you ever killed Princess Diana?
No.
Okay. Wow, you have made so many reckless mistakes while driving. Seem like you're a real fuck-up behind the wheel. One day you will inevitably die while operating a motor vehicle, and it should come as no surprise to you, as you're basically daring fate to take your life every time you hit the open road. Please consider surrendering your driver's license and quitting driving for good. You pose a grave threat to yourself and everyone else in the neighboring lanes.
What happens if your hands are all 20? I want to see if it changes, actually. Yeah, this website's pretty good. This is basically a video game in and of itself.
Yeah, it's so great.
I've seen a few things on this website, but I never, like, looked that hard. Okay, it's the same. Driving a road that another car is already using is probably my favorite.
Spiraling out of control. This man spends 90 minutes a day online. What's this?
Ross Harper seems like a normal 24-year-old. I'm going to put on my best news anchor voice. He loves parks and recreation, has a close group of friends, and considers himself a total foodie. But Ross lives with a dark secret even his closest friends and family members would likely never comprehend. He spends 90 days on the internet per day.
90
you
minutes?
Read that right. Ross spends up to an hour and a half on the
wrong,
internet.
in fact.
I did?
You said 90 days per day.
God damn it.
This is the hyperbolic time chamber.
That you definitely have a problem if you're doing that. I did not fucking realize that. This shit is hitting me so hard. It's only been an hour. I guess 5 days is all it takes for me to get my tolerance back down after being high every day for a fucking month. All right, sure. I'm not complaining. Where was I?
Ross spends up to an hour.
Ross spends up to an hour and a half on the internet each and every day, and he shows no signs that this web browsing tailspin will end anytime soon. According to Ross, he typically boots up his computer around 9 a.m. every day. Do I sound like a different person right now?
You sound fine.
Okay. And he doesn't close his laptop until 9:30 a.m. That's 30 minutes in a single sitting. And if you think Ross Harper is done with the internet for the day, you could not be more wrong. I said that weird. You can be Ross.
I typically check email, Twitter, Facebook, maybe a few blogs in the morning.
Ross says.
Then I do some chores, eat, and maybe hit the gym.
What Ross leaves out is that by 1 p.m., he's right back on that computer for upwards of 20 minutes doing work. Later, typically around 3 p.m., he's at it again for another 15, sending emails. On an average day, by 4:30 p.m., Ross has already spent more than an hour, over 60 full minutes, on the internet. He must be done by then, right? Not by a long shot. At night, he logs on to Netflix and watches an episode of something before going to bed. Every single night. And it gets even worse. If you include the time Ross spends looking at his phone, his daily internet obsession clocks in at well over 2 hours. It's a hard figure to fathom, especially because Ross shows no inclination to help himself control his internet compulsions. He may be able to keep his head above water with his addiction now, but when it finally catches up to him, Ross will unfortunately feel the full brunt of his dependence. Go help. Get help. Go. I give up.
We're all pulling for you.
Not really our problem. 6 clowns who we heard are dying. The 4 times my dad was bested by wind. Wait, go back and then open that in a new tab.
4 times dad was bested by wind.
I'll read that one after you read this one.
So, we've heard
No, no, actually, you should read that one because I feel like your dad is more likely to be bested by wind knowing him.
4 times dad was bested by wind. Dad can hold his own with the elements like earth and water. No
wait,
problem.
my mom's calling me. I need to turn my face off. Hello?
Don't tell him.
Hello, I am back.
Welcome back.
Hang on, I gotta plug myself in. Plug me in. I can't swim. It's a weird song. Why am I up?
What?
Who?
4 times dad was bested by wind. Dad can hold his own against the elements like earth and water, no problem, but unfortunately, the same just can't be said for wind. Here are 4 times the might of air and sky provided wholly insurmountable despite the big guy's best efforts. Number 1. When wind grilled his favorite hat beyond recovery. Every weekend, Dad lights up the old Weber and shouts, "See how I bend the fearsome might of flame to my own will, subduing it to serve man's desire within a cage of metals of the earth."
Is this your impression of your own dad? Because that doesn't sound like him.
This is just my impression of dads in general.
Can you do an impression of your dad? I don't even remember what he sounds like, to be honest.
He just, I don't know.
He just sounds like a dad.
He sounds like this.
I don't think that's not what he sounds.
I am Father Creed.
Avery
I love grill.
Avery has a silly dad. Didn't he like fall into a lake or something? No, a reservoir.
He once swam in a closed down reservoir because it had chemicals in it.
Wait, he swam in it because it had chemicals in it?
No,
Is that
he
what you
swam
said?
in it, but was blissfully unaware that it had chemicals inside of it. He got in the news because of it.
Your dad's like, I heard there were chemicals in here. Sign me up.
Chemicals in the water turn the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah, that's what they do in those liberal states like Connecticut. They die when they hear that they got fluoride in the water. They rush to the reservoir. They can't even wait. They can't even wait for it to make it to their sinks.
I mean, we do have a reservoir. Have I showed you the reservoir?
I don't think you appreciate how fucking stupid the thing I just said was.
I should show you the reservoir.
Avery, I, no, you are not appreciating that. I may have just said the stupidest thing I've ever said in my entire life.
I find that hard to believe. You've said things much stupider before. I also wasn't paying attention. Chat, do you know what Mako said?
I said, in those liberal states like Connecticut, the moment that they hear that they're putting fluoride in the water, they just run straight towards the reservoir and they start lapping it up because they can't even wait for it to get to their sinks.
First of all, they're putting fluorans in the water. Get it right.
Where am I? Where's your? Where the
I should
fuck
show
is
you the
it?
reservoir. Anyways.
Oh, I found it. Okay. I just sent out a tweet, so I got distracted. Mago's very high. Yeah, no, like, okay, towards the end of the month in May, I was like that full on stoner level where being high just makes you like kind of chill and maybe a little bit goofy, but like not actually super inebriated or anything. But apparently, after a month of doing it every day, I can take just 5 days of not doing any, and I get hit by like a freight train. I am it. It's only like about an hour in. There is more to come. I will not be here very soon.
Little goofy pilled.
Why do you say shit like this and still have an IQ of 140? No, it was 132, at least when I was a kid. And because intelligence and stupidity are not mutually exclusive. There's plenty of room in your brain for both. Trust me.
It's why in like a lot of TTRPGs, int and wisdom are two different stats because having actual like practical knowledge and knowing how to apply practical knowledge are two completely different things.
Yeah, I am super high wisdom, super low int. Although IQ is more of an int measurement than.
It's almost like IQ stands for intelligence quotient.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, if my IQ is high, that should mean I'm intelligent, but then I say stuff like that. I don't know. I just think that I have a baseline foundation of intelligence that I've laid a lot of stupidity on top of, I think, is what's going on.
You may have int, but do you have any lint? Yes, I am plush.
Like,
so
I
yeah.
have filled my brain with bimbo neurons.
I would play Pathfinder. I would also play most TTRPGs because I like playing games. I can't check my messages right now. I'm gaming. I'm gonna check my messages real quick.
Okay.
But everyone say nice things to Liz while I'm doing this because they're making me check my messages.
Liz, you are small, probably. How tall is Liz?
Taller than me.
Is he taller?
Taller.
That doesn't
These are
sound
good
right.
screenshots.
Liz is like 4 or 10 at most.
4 or 10, honestly. One or the other.
4'10", I meant.
10'4", got it. 10'4", big buddy. Anyways. See how I bend the fearsome might of flame to my own will. So I'm doing it to serve man's desire with a cage of metals of earth. It's true that he gets a great charm to Kabasa, and his dominion over fire is nothing we dispute. Have you ever had Kabasa?
Have I what?
Ever had Kabasa?
What's that?
It is a meat tube. It's like a Polish sausage.
Avery, can you hit the jump button in VVVVVV for me again, please? I'm getting the blood's going into my head. And my head is not used to having a lot of blood in it, so it's very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not how that game works. You flip.
Oh, okay. You want me to flip you? Okay. There you go.
No, but upside right ways.
Okay. I got it. Upside right. Okay, your right is now upside.
What?
Your right is now the upside.
I've given up.
Okay. You want to? Okay, you're giving up. You want up. Got it. Here we go.
Mako head more used to other liquids instead of blood. Like which ones?
Piss.
No, like actually which? Oh, is that a cum joke?
Vitreous fluids.
I've only had cum once. I think I swallowed. I can't remember.
I've never had cum in my mouth because Mako refuses to cum.
I don't refuse. First of all, we don't have sex anymore.
I know, but I sucked your dick so many times, I at least deserve to know what cum tastes like.
I'm sorry, the SSRIs are too strong.
You gotta flip it turn ways. Anyways, Kabasa is
I'm glad my family doesn't watch these streams.
I'm so glad of that fact for me as well.
Oh my god, my mom would. Well, I think she would believe me that when I say like you and I aren't dating anymore. She'd be a little mad, but you know, I think she'd get over it.
Mac, I'm gonna crush your head between my thighs. Anyways, Polish kielbasa. Kielbasa is really good. It's very good with sauerkraut. Have you ever had sauerkraut?
That's that gross shit I always see at Thanksgiving that I've never tried before because it looks weird. And my mom told me it's like nasty in German or something. That's not the word she used. That's not what she said.
I hope not. Otherwise, I
made that second part up. That was my racism.
First of all, kielbasa, cook it with some brown sugar, makes a nice, sweet, good sauerkraut. It is so good.
What is kielbasa?
It is a sausage!
Did you already say that?
Many times! Okay. So many! It is a Polish sausage! It's a tube of meat!
I'm surprised y'all didn't react to my height reveal. 5'10". That's... it's not too tall. That's like... I think that's actually average height for people.
Average height? Shut the fuck up.
Okay. But, wait. Well, who do you have sex with now? No.
Your mom?
No, I was just being honest. I'm not really into MILFs. I mean, I'm not saying I couldn't make an exception. That robot, the Queen Vespa from My Life as a Teenage Robot. Of course, the first thing I think of is the fucking robot. I am not human. Have sex with his father for Pride Month.
Ooh.
I lost 2 inches when I lost a 6th of my tibia. Oh, damn. Okay. Have you guys been seeing those people on Twitter? Those like trans girls talking about how hormone therapy made them like multiple inches shorter. Do you guys believe that shit?
No, bones don't work like that.
Because I've seen like one of them was even somebody who talked to me, and like she was saying that like it can do it, and like I don't know, I don't see why she'd be lying about that.
No, it fucking can't. Okay.
Okay. Another thing. Well, I asked in the reply to one of them. I was like, "Huh? Wait, what? Since when does HRT do this?" And then someone replied to me saying that particular person had a degenerative disc disease or something.
Yeah, maybe that could be an explanation for why they got shorter.
Yeah, I think maybe they just happened to do HRT at the same time that their spine started shrinking.
I mean, as long as it doesn't kill them, good for them. If it does kill them, sorry.
But also, long girls are to be expected.
Long girls are good though. What was I gonna say?
It went down a shoe size from taking HRT. I personally think that's bullshit. I mean, just a shoe size you could probably already sort of fit into. You know, I don't know. Dude, this is so fun. This is the new version of like being in middle school, and people are like, "Yeah, dude, I heard you could totally unlock Sonic the Hedgehog in Super Smash Bros. Melee," and you're like, "Nah, you're full of shit, man." It's like, dude, bro, I heard HRT can make you shorter.
Yeah, no, your bones don't work like that. Bones...
Yeah, my cousin told me about this girl he knew who went down a shoe size after doing HRT. I'm not saying I for sure disbelieve these things, but I am very doubtful.
HRT definitely made me go up in dick size. Anyways.
No, it fucking did.
You can't prove that it hasn't. You haven't checked.
Yeah, I haven't.
But yeah, I will definitely make sure you eat kibasa and sauerkraut. As one person in the chat is screaming about, like...
Sausage. It's sausage, I remember.
Yes. It is really good.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good if it's really good.
Yeah, my family has like heritage all over Europe and such, and so I grew up on a variety of things. And kibasa and sauerkraut was one of those go-to things because it's a relatively inexpensive meal that tastes pretty good if you know how to cook it. Like sauerkraut's one of those things where like if you just eat it raw, it's going to taste really sour and not that good. But if you cook it well, or if you add brown sugar to it to make it sweeter, it's really nice. It's a nice like cabbagey salad thing.
Echo said something that I feel. I mean, they're right, but I almost feel like if you need that to be said, like, if you take HRT before your hip fuses, it does change like some of your hip position. That's because like children, boys and girls, are basically the same fucking creature. Like they have different genitalia, and are there any other differences actually? Like, I'm sure there are, but like anything notable? Like, 'cause secondary sex characteristics like hip widening are only through puberty. So if you haven't had a full puberty yet as a male, then you could have a female one, or at least one closer to a typical female one. But yeah, like are there really any notable differences between like young boys and girls besides genitals?
Nope.
Yeah, it's like that's why Avery loves the non-binary child trope, because children are very easily non-binary.
The gender of a child is just child.
Yeah. I can't wait to play as Hydra and hit people with a metal pipe.
As you should. The violence cannot be contained. They will cause it on all people they see.
And you will put in a small chance every time the smack sound plays that it will play the metal pipe SFX.
It'll play what now?
Yeah.
The non-binary trope. I fucking love non-binaries. I wear scrunchies on my arms at work that are purple, black, yellow, and white because it's Pride Month.
Oh yeah, my manager was saying if y'all got any Pride wrist straps or whatever, it's time to show them off. But I don't have any.
That's you're gay, right?
Yeah, maybe if I see them in a store or something, I don't
know. But yeah, as long as I don't get exploded, I should be fine at work.
Mako, you need someone to come over and break your hips so you can then go get the hip reconstruction you need. That's a fetish scenario that I'm surprised I've never seen before.
That's actually a good point. I'm writing that one down.
You obviously have to ignore the fact that you'd be fucking dead. But
why would you be dead?
If someone's inserting a cock big enough to like spread your fucking bones apart, I don't think you're gonna. That's good for you.
Maybe to you, weak bitch, but I'm built different.
But no, as far as like cartoons where people are just made out of rubber and stuff, yeah, sure.
Not all acts of violence is a fetish. You'd be surprised. Most of them are.
We're literally talking about breaking hips so that we can get wider hips. So what do you think's happening here? Also, the reason I assumed they were talking about cockage is because it was Silent Nachos who said that, and I have been steadily learning that Silent Nachos is perhaps currently my horniest chat member. And Avery is a chat member of mine, so that says something.
What? What?
I'm not sure if I'm getting a thing for knives. Well, I kind of am. I want to know what it's like to stab somebody. I want to
I own multiple knives if you want to stab something.
Here's what I want to do. I want to go into like a VR game, like advanced VR, like it really feels like you're there, and I want to pump my brain with a drug that like temporarily makes me forget stuff. So I want to forget that it's not real, and I want to see what it feels like. I want to see if I'm gonna hesitate or not. If like I'm being threatened, I want to know what it's like to stab somebody.
So wait.
But I don't want to hurt someone.
Wait. So you're totally normal for wanting to stab another human being to take a life.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I was normal.
You said that that's entirely normal, and yet I'm weird for hypothetically considering how it would be to kill God. So,
Avery, I genuinely don't know which one of us is more weird, but it's at least a competition.
I think that's a solid opinion. Everyone tries to figure out which one of us is the weird one and which one of us is the straight man, and the answer is neither of us in competition.
Yeah, we kind of swap places a lot. I don't know, I like her chemistry.
We react with a confusion to what any of the other person says. Anyways, let's read the fucking article.
Yeah, okay. I think I wanted to say something else, but I forgot, so you might as well take this opportunity.
And his dominion over fire is nothing we dispute. However, wind can totally upend this dynamic. Case in point, last August, Dad busted out the grill for Mom's birthday, despite us warning him that the forecast showed 40-mile-per-hour gusts and cooking indoors might be safer. What do I have to fear from the feeblest of elements, wind? Laughed Dad as he donned his prized "Women love me, the elements, cowards all, fear me" cap and flipped off the sky in defiance. Yet, no sooner had he set the grill alight and picked up a kibasa that a great breeze blew the cap onto the searing grate and slammed the Weber's lid down after it. Dad scrambled to pry the jammed lid open, but by the time he finally did, his hand-embroidered hat was little more than ash. Though Dad tries to save face by spinning this cautionary tale of fire's unpredictable fury, it's better understood as a clear case of wind showing Dad who's boss.
Dude, whoever is writing these things, like these people, like I hope they're working on like a TV show or something. Like there needs to be media in like a higher production value than just words on a screen with this kind of writing in it. Like this is, oh my god. When Wind got his ass kicked by the Secret Service for nutshotting Obama.
When Wind got his ass kicked by the Secret Service for nutshotting Obama. Dad always books a family vacation to Hawaii in the summer because he considers swimming there a kind of victory lap over water. See how infinite ocean surrounds me on all sides, and still its raging torrents serve only as playthings for my amusement. He'll yell back at us from the surf, and it's true that his graceful, dolphin-like movements are those of water's unambiguous master, but this can only make him cocky. And when he's cocky, it's not long before he gets in over his head with wind.
So your dad is like almost like an avatar who just never conquered the air element.
Yeah,
but he can just nothing else.
He's got everything else handled. Earth, wind, earth, fire, and water all nailed. Air though, last year, for instance, he capped off a morning of majestic butterfly stroke swimming by striding up on the beach and whipping out a kite none of us had seen him pack.
Wait, Billy said, who's the normal one? The person who's legitimately convinced they're a nautilus or the creature who ate off the floor 20 minutes ago? I think this might be the most unhinged. I don't think
Mako thinks he's a nautilus.
I don't think...
Period. End of the sentence. Carrying on.
This is the most unhinged I think I've ever been on stream. Oh my god, I gotta make a highlights out of this or something.
It's my channel, fucknut.
Fuck you, I'm stealing this.
You can't steal my channel.
Okay, you make the highlights then. Actually, this would be a great opportunity to practice video
Oh
making.
no!
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
want
teach you.
to.
I'll teach you.
I need to
You said
finish. I need to
you
work on
already
that script.
yeah, you're making a script for another video, but like just editing clips together is actually like pretty good practice because it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Anyways, man is suzerain to all the elements, and now wind must be my jester. He told us as he,
Pulled out the word suzerain.
he told us as he launched it skyward, heedless of her obvious unease. Well, he got maybe 10 seconds of good flying in before a furious gale kicked up and dragged him miles down the beach to Barack Obama's private residence, where it then cut out entirely to drop the kite straight down onto 44's recumbent dick and nuts. Dad tried to convince Obama's Secret Service guys that the wind's fickle roguery was to blame for this outrage, but they just looked at the string leading from the kite to Dad's hand and unleashed several hours of judo techniques on his ass while the wind howled in fitful bursts that for all the world sounded like laughter.
This is like Hussy if he was even hussier.
When
Becca, do
wind
you think you can do a better Dark Souls role than Avery? I'm afraid to do one. I think yes for the record, but I'm still afraid.
I roll on occasion. I'll just be in the yard crossing the grass part, and I'll just decide I'm gonna roll in the middle of it. I don't think I can roll better than Mako. I know I can roll better than Mako because I roll more than Mako.
You just randomly like roll on your lawn?
I have sometimes occasionally rolled on my lawn.
I'm not asking that because I think that's weird. I think it's weird that nobody else does that, and
It is a soft surface. I'm gonna roll on it.
I think I'm the weird one for not doing that.
Oh wait. Echo said, I once picked up Avery in my car, and in approaching, they did a tactical Dark Souls roll of the soil.
Like, not even being afraid of getting, like, grass and fucking maybe ants and, like, just dirt and stains all over your hair and, like,
How long do you think I'm in contact with the ground for? It's a roll.
Oh wait, okay. We're talking a somersault, right? Not an actual, like, light equipment roll from Dark Souls 1 where you're literally off the ground.
A roll on the ground.
How hard would that be harder than doing a front flip? You think like a Dark Souls 1 roll?
Probably.
Yeah, I'd like to see someone try though. I'm sure gymnasts can probably do it. I want Mako's opinion on the matter. Backlands on grass in the stand. Yeah, I think I could do pretty good. I don't know. The fact that Avery's thighs are so much thicker than me, I don't know how much of that is muscle.
All of it.
I doubt, but
some of it.
Okay, you can continue.
3. When Wynn bought him non-refundable tickets to Post Malone. A few weeks back, Dad called everybody up to his study where he sat with a hand resting on his MacBook Air. The lightning that once herded our terrified ancestors into caves now sits tamed within this box like the oxen within their yoke, and I'm using it to buy us all tickets to see Bruce Springsteen. Dad's love for the boss knows no bounds, and while he pulled up Ticketmaster and selected his seats, we silently prayed for his pride not to get the better of him. Alas, as he went to finalize his order, that familiar smirk spread over his face before he turned to the ever so slightly ajar window of his study and muttered, "Suck my cock, wind." How quickly his arrogance turned to horror as a forceful gust shot through the room and knocked books off their shelves and onto the laptop, clattering down the exact keystrokes necessary to cancel his order and complete a new one for 4 tickets to see Post Malone. Dad stubbornly attended the concert in hopes of turning on the tables on Wynn by actually having a great time, but he winced every time Post Malone said something, which was often, and had a full-on panic attack from taking shots onward.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my face. Do you like my face?
I love your face. Gay. You're gay.
What?
You're gay.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
I have a gay flag on top of my microphone. My sister got it at the Pride event at the place that I'm not gonna say because that would dox me. And she went there and then she went to take me but we actually didn't end up going. But she gave me a flag.
Nago, come close. Come closer.
Also, don't say don't what? Yeah.
Come closer. Come closer.
What is it?
Listen closely.
Okay, I'm listening.
I need a medic bag.
I need a medic bag. And number 4, when Win slew his mother. If there's one defining L in Dad's years-long...
Wait, what happened in the last story?
The wind knocked books off a bookshelf that canceled its order and put the exact keystrokes to order tickets for Post Malone.
Okay.
When Wind slew his mother, if there's one defining L in Dad's years-long rivalry with Wind, it's this. One day as a young man, his mother bade him go into the...
to start that.
What?
Like... The title of this is when it killed his fucking mother, and then it starts.
It's a defining L. One day, as a young man, his mother bade him go into the woods and hunt something for a great feast.
Bade. I didn't even fucking remember that was a word.
Take a beast of the earth or fish of the streams, and we will roast it over the flame to celebrate man's ascendancy over nature. Only heed my warning. You must not take a bird of the sky, for they belong to the wind. The wind's cunning surpasses even our own. Dad set forth into the forest, but all day long he found no game, and fish spurned his baited line. Finally, as the last light waned, he spied a plump pheasant, and exhausted from his fruitless hours of searching, he loosed an arrow onto its side and ventured home with his ill-omened quarry.
Oh, foolish son, you have damned us.
His mother cried as he carried the bird into their cottage, but before Dad could even explain himself, the roof of their home tore away with a splintering crash. A whirlwind funneled cloud reaching down and snatched the pheasant from Dad's grasp and carried it, his bow, and his wailing mother off into the churning sky. Dad may have sworn unending vengeance on the wind from that day forward, but frankly, it's bested him at every turn. As much as we love the guy, we're betting that it will always will.
I want you to know that the cannabis is like infusing my imagination to grant it so much strength that I am like perfectly envisioning all these scenarios in my head, and it is very fucking funny. All right, this is the one I'm reading. Oh my god, I can't wait to go to Connecticut and get actual weed. Not really our problem. 6 clowns who we heard are dying. So, we've heard through the grapevine that all 6 of these clowns are in the process of passing away. That said, it's really not our issue. We don't care about these clowns and won't pretend to. Number 1, Zippy. So apparently Zippy the clown has lead poisoning and is going to die from it. We're not sure what he ate or drank to get that, but at the end of the day, does it even matter? He's just some clown. Wear our website. Those things really shouldn't mix when you think about it. Miss Buttercup. Our condolences to Miss Buttercup, who recently suffered terminal injuries in a car crash and is expected to die soon. That said, whatever. What do you want us to do, cry? They're not even calling her by her real name. They're calling her Miss Buttercup. It's lame and weird, and we're not going to pretend like we feel bad for her. Get a life, clowns. Knick-knack. That's a creepy looking one. That looks like if Knuckles the Echidna went to Salvia Land. There's literally a Save Knick-knack GoFundMe with $100,000 goal right now because Knick-knack contracted a skin-eating parasite of some kind while on vacation in Florida. That is what happens in Florida. Well, that's unfortunate, but once again, not our problem. We're going to leave it to the clown community to donate to this one. Frankly, Knick-knack's bullshit is not the kind of drama we're interested in getting wrapped up in. The bow tie, the little hat, the glasses over his stupid makeup, it's not for us. Johnny Jingles. Now, Johnny Jingles looks like a younger clown, probably in the prime of his life, but still, we heard he sustained life-threatening head trauma during a bar fight, and we're just kind of like, yikes. If a bar fight among clowns are an issue, that's something the clowns need to get together and work out, not us. We have enough on our plates already with work and climate change and whatnot. Professor laughs a lot. A professor? Just kidding, we know it's like just some clown bullshit. He's a clown, plain simple, and he's dying of tuberculosis. Do with that information what you will. We're gonna do nothing. The Great Spaghetti. The last dying clown we know of, and hopefully ever know of, is the Great Spaghetti, who also has tuberculosis. Apparently, lots of clowns get tuberculosis. Maybe some of you out there will weep and gnash your teeth over his passing, and that's fine. Not really our vibe, but fine. Rip to all these clowns. That's all the sympathy you're going to be getting from us on this topic. We hope all these freaks have fun in heaven.
Clowns,
Tag,
death,
we don't give a
freaks,
shit.
not our problem. Tuberculosis, we don't give a shit. Wow.
Well, the wisdom of old blue eyes. 10 Frank Sinatra quotes. Time for the difference between a car and a dame.
I want to do
6
another
triangles.
quiz. Just
Quizzes.
scream
Oh, yeah.
summer. How much Red Bishop you got with the fellas? Huge failing marriage have you true? How many of these glowing reviews have you left at your local crematorium? Is your dying prayer good enough to get you into heaven?
Hopeless, organic, relevant. I also want to do the first one that I forgot what it was, but I know I wanted to do it.
Okay, do you want to read this one to me then?
Yeah, this is like a fucking list of new characters for Homestuck Friend Sim 2. Damn, I don't remember. Oh yeah, the clowns. No.
Or do I read this one for you?
Cyclonials. What's the other one that I wanted to do? Oh, the boy rowdiness. I want to do that one. That one first, yeah.
Okay, let's do that one first. When you're with the boys and... Wait, I'm reading it for you.
No, I'm reading.
Wait, then I'm answering.
Wait, I forgot I'm the one that just read. Never mind, you do the heaven one first.
Okay. So are you reading this for me, or am I reading this for you?
I forgot we're doing quizzes. I want to take the boy quiz. So you do this. So you do the heaven quiz.
Okay.
So I read it and you do it? Yes.
Yes!
Or should you... No, you should read first, and I do. Go to the boys. Okay.
Does this count as writing mischief with the boys? The chat's the boys, for the record.
The boys are...
Can we get a boys in the chat, please?
Can we... Oh, I wish... Dude... I wish YouTube was better with like emotes and stuff. Oh, that's such a good idea. I would have an animated emote of a single what's the Spartan Pokemon? Who is he?
The Spartan Pokemon?
Who are they? I mean, the boys.
Phalanx.
Yeah, I would have an animated phalanx just doing that like back and forth, like stomp they do with their feet, so people could spam it and make a line and make like a whole army of phalanxes. That's such a good idea. Can you have animated emotes on YouTube? I gotta check.
I don't know. Okay, so Michael, how much rowdy mischief have you gotten up to with the fellas? When you're with the boys and throwing back beers, it's only a matter of time before you start raising a little hell. But exactly how much rowdy mischief have you and the fellas gotten up to? Check off all kinds of mischief you've gone up to. 1.
YouTube blocks links that aren't from mods, Geico.
Mako, stood in a circle...
Do you want Geico to be a mod?
I mean, do I?
I mean, he's done a good job with me, I think. Or at the very least, he doesn't done any bad, I think. Mako, when will you get a Toka meme? I don't know what that means. If I go down here, it looks like your icon is my face.
Hide user on this channel.
But only at the very top left of the screen. A mask of my own face. I'd wear that.
Okay, Mako. As I just stated, when you're out with the boys and throwing back beer, it's only a matter of time before you start raising a little hell. But exactly how much rowdy mischief have you and the fellas gotten up to? Check off all the kinds of mischief you've gotten up to. 1. Stood in a circle and took turns wearing the same condom.
No.
Ding dong ditched someone while sporting huge boners.
Probably.
I need you to understand that I will now be imagining you and like a group, the group of femboys from the Our Femboys Racist video doing this. And all of them have huge dicks.
Male camaraderie has 2 forms.
Wore each other's underwear on your heads and smiled.
I think I have done the second one, actually.
Okay.
I feel like I have had an erection while walking away from someone at some point.
waited for your dad to finish taking a bath and then immediately drank all the bath water, even though your dad
No.
explicitly told you guys not to.
I know.
Showed your bare butts to the statue at the Lincoln Memorial until an alarm started going off.
No.
Measured each other's cock holes. Depth or width?
Like, well, I've never measured a boy's cock at all, but like, I feel like you and I were like, I feel like that could have happened, but it didn't.
I mean,
So-
I think I got a pretty decent cock hole. Do you have a decent cock hole? Mako, check your
don't-
cock hole.
What am I looking for?
Give me millimeters. I want to know the millimeters. Centimeters if you got them.
All right. You think I won't?
Okay, getting the screen share
Hold on.
back on.
Can I turn on the webcam?
Get the almonds. We're measuring by almond.
How many almonds is your dick hole?
Wide or deep?
All right. So the length of the hole is.
We're all waiting. Come on, give us them digits. We all want to know.
Oh
It's the
man,
stream.
it's hard to. Okay, that looks like just about exactly half a centimeter.
Nice. 5 millimeters. Nice on.
Yeah. I got a 5 millimeter peephole. I didn't know that. I don't think I needed to know that, but I know it now.
You now know what size sounding rod you could insert.
I
Hey.
don't do that.
Remember, it's 2.5 times r squared. I mean, times r2. It's
Why do you even
5
kind
times
of know
r.
this? Why
It's
do you even
5R.
kind of know this?
Because I was saying the formula for area. I wanted the formula for circumference, and I was getting them confused.
Okay, I thought you pulled at I thought you were like you investigated the sounding community and you found out the exact multiplier of like the ideal sounding rod size based on peep and millimeters.
Yes. Anyways, so is that a yes or no on measuring each other's cock holes?
No. Well, I kind of just did.
Let's go for it. Started the wave in a Best Buy.
Like that happened literally just now. The wave?
The wave.
What's the wave?
The crowd thing, doing the wave.
No, I haven't.
Showed your penises to one of Google AI's supercomputers so that it would learn about penises and share that knowledge with all of the other supercomputers.
I think there's a decent chance that this has happened, like without my consent. Wait, well, I don't think my dick has ever appeared on camera though. Maybe I might have rotated my phone and it was in the shot for a second and when I was like getting a shower or something. Like getting ready to get the shower. I'm not on my phone in the shower anymore.
Mako uses his phone in the shower.
Not anymore. That's how I lost my first phone.
You
Actually,
what?
wait, okay.
Mean?
I can't remember. I had it for like years. Like it was already kind of towards the end. I can't remember if I actually dropped it in the toilet or if I lied about dropping it in the toilet because I didn't want to admit that I was
How do you exist? At least I only lost phones by breaking them multiple times and losing one in a Target.
Why did I like want to masturbate in the shower? What is the benefit of that?
Because it's self-cleaning.
But like why not just do it right before the shower then?
I used to do it a ton of times in the shower because it's already naked. There's already water there, so free lubricant.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know how it is.
I don't know.
So you ever got together and read the Wikipedia article for pubic hair by candlelight?
Nope.
Why are you reading a Wikipedia article by candlelight? It's on a computer screen.
Did you print it out?
Put on the wigs and learn how to French braid on each other.
Oh, I wanna, but no.
That's what, isn't that what, Stolvo has?
Is that a French braid? Look it
I'm
up.
pretty sure it's a French braid, because I believe French braids are the wide ones.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so good, dude. I want to try that before I get my haircut. I actually want to learn how to do that because I am probably going to get my haircut soon. but I want to see how Astolfo like I can look before that. Probably not very because my bangs are super long, but you know.
That'd be fun to braid my hair. Mako, we should braid each other's hair.
Someone here is a sinner. Ban them. Who? Okay, continue.
Oh, right. Went into a grocery store and each bought enough cabbage so that the grocery store was temporarily out of cabbage.
No.
Enlisted in the U.S. Army together and then all secretly had boners for the entire 3 years they were deployed in Iraq.
No.
Went into lens crafters together and tried out a bunch of different glasses even though you had no intention of buying any.
I feel like as a kid I might have done that with my mom, but not with the boys.
We should do that.
There might have, okay, I think there's a decent chance during one of those times I may have been with like one of my cousins, who was a
Okay.
boy. So I'm gonna say I'm not 100% sure, but it might have happened.
Stage a flash mob at a library where you all got boners at the exact same time.
No, there's a lot of boners in this.
Baptized each other and made a great commotion while doing so.
No.
Rode around in a trolley chanting USA, USA for 63 hours straight.
No. Dude, remember wait, I don't know if you saw it, but the fucking Andrew Callahan thing, I don't remember which one it was, but he was interviewing someone and then just out of nowhere, there was like a fucking like trolley car or something with a bunch of fucking old boys in it, just like celebrating this guy's like marriage or something. And they were just on a moving thing, like drinking beers and stuff, like 12 fucking dudes on the platform. It was crazy.
Okay, Mako. Have
Wow.
you ever took turns incubating an endangered baby condor under your ball sacks until it was strong enough to survive on its own, then trained it to steal underwear from your dad?
Nope.
I've done that. Took turns asking a magic 8-ball if it ever gets boners.
No.
Played Pass the Peanut, like you can stand in line and pass the peanut from one person's asshole to the next. The least person held the peanut in their asshole. When he gets the last guy, he squats down and lays like an egg into a manger, then everyone gets down on their knees and worships the peanut, pretending it is the newborn Christ.
Okay, if YouTube didn't have any rules, that's some shit that you would be seeing on that website.
And
But
it's
no.
bad. It's a bad website because you can't.
But no, I have not done that.
Charged in the ocean, urinated some coral together until the corral died.
Like that thing, like that would be a channel that would make Filthy Frank look like Philip DeFranco. You know what I mean? Children of the Ocean urinate on some coral. No. Hold your votes.
Pool your votes to get a jackass elected comptroller.
What the fuck is comptroller?
Mackie, you don't know what a comptroller is?
No.
No one knows what a comptroller is.
Pass the vodka. Well, I do have vodka, but I'm not drinking it right now. Financial officer. Somebody just made a typo? How do you make a typo so notorious that it rewrites the fucking word?
They're the comptroller now.
Who is responsible?
The original troller.
That's like some what's the way people mispronounce century? No, turret. That's some turret stuff, but like if everyone actually said it. Soggy cookie stream when okay, there's a difference between moist and soggy. A nice like very soft moist cookie can be very good. Like even if it's like a little oily almost, like you know those things you get at Subway where like the bag they come in is a little wet. Those are some good cookies. I don't know what the wetness is.
Steam.
Cookie grease.
Grease.
Oh,
Greasy
they're
cookie.
moist because of steam that's like condensating on them?
Probably.
Because they're warm, so they heat up inside the paper.
Sewed all your ball sacks together and pretended like you hadn't noticed when you went to the pediatrician for your annual physical.
That's horrifying. No.
All got naked and hunted a golden retriever for no.
Again, almost sounds like something I'd be interested in trying in like a VR setting, but no.
No.
No, I don't want to know what it's like to hurt an animal like that.
One by one, use the same pair of clippers to shave the Reebok logo into your pubic hair, then all went to the Nike store and showed one of the employees the Reebok logos as a Raz.
No.
Human centipedes. Took 2 Viagra's apiece, then did team building activities.
Wait, is it bad that I'm more curious to know what it's like to hurt a person than an animal? No, here's my reasoning. I don't want to hurt an innocent person. These are always like the fucking manly self-defense, I'm going to be the hero like home intruder scenarios that reaffirms my gender. But like in them it's always like somebody who is like trying to do me great harm.
What if the dog's trying to do you great harm?
But like the dog
is breaking into your house to rob you and it wants to kill you, Mako.
But here's the thing. When an animal is violent, it's probably your fault. You know?
No. This is a particularly evil dog. There's no rule that says a dog can't commit an larceny. A larceny.
I mean, if it's life or death, then yeah, kill the animal. But like I feel like I don't know, humans just can be uniquely evil in ways that animals can't be. So I'd rather kill an evil person than an innocent animal.
Okay, Mako, there's 2 buttons in front of you. You have to press one of them. The left button, you die.
When I say innocent animal, I mean anything that's like a frog or more. Okay, I'm not talking about bugs. Although I have been killing fewer bugs lately. I used to kill them because I was afraid of them. I didn't want them to like show up and like crawl over me. But now I just don't really care.
Okay, Mako.
That's what dying does to you. Makes you not care about that.
Okay, Mako.
Buttons, you said.
You got 2 buttons in front of you. The left button, you die instantly. You're dead. That's it.
That one, no.
The right button, one random animal species or like type will go extinct. It's not humans. It's just an animal.
How many species of ants are there?
You would know. It's not species per se. It's because it's hard to say which one thing certain things are. But if it lands on ants, it's every ant. There are no more ants.
No, I'd take the bullet on that one. Because again, I don't really fear death as much anymore. I'm not trying to die. I much prefer to live than die. But after feeling what it's like to die and like having to accept it while on 6.66 grams of mushrooms, I'm not really that afraid of dying, to be honest.
I would kill an entire type of animal to continue my own existence.
Nago, please live. Silent I am not suicidal. When I say I don't fear death, I mean that in literally no negative way. I don't mean I'm gonna run into a burning building because I don't fear death. I mean I have accepted that I will die, and I'm not like fucking freaking out about that, you know? It just means I'm not freaking out about something that could happen.
Penrose says, congrats, you killed a pollinator. If it turns out the thing I killed was bees, I will immediately commit suicide, though.
That said, I do intend to live for as long as possible.
If I kill mosquitoes, I'm throwing a fucking party. Mosquitoes are completely useless. Like, ecologically speaking, mosquitoes are useless. They don't have any particular purpose that is not filled by another insect.
Damn.
So yeah,
I'd be actually fine with genociding a whole species of insects for my own convenience.
There's a lot of types of insects, so you never know. Took 2 Viagra's apiece, then did team building activities. Yes or no?
No.
Used up all the mobility scooters at Walmart, leaving numerous large guests stranded on the floor at the entrance. You're a large guest who's regularly stranded on the floor.
I have not done this.
Have you ever been stranded on the floor of a Walmart because somebody stole the mobility scooters?
No.
As if you'd fit in a mobility scooter. Became eunuchs and started a eunuch gang.
No, that would interfere with a lot of the cock stuff in this.
trapped a year's worth of your farts into a single Tupperware container and then donated it to the Wounded Warriors Project.
What is the Warriors Project?
Veterans who've been injured.
No.
Got naked at the bottom of an above-ground pool and waited for the pool cleaning robot to come around and clean up the homemade lasagna you're all smeared on your genitals.
Well, it's more ethical than the dog peanut butter thing. But no, I haven't done that, dude. The fucking listen. I hate the army, but I respect soldiers. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that to a person. If I could send that jar to just like the concept of the U.S. military as a whole, I would do that. But you know, not to actual people.
Chased a police horse into a storm drain while trying to smooch it.
Nope.
All
Wait,
went-
police horse?
Yes, a police horse.
Like, okay, I'm sure that's obviously that like that had to have been
My
a thing.
town
That's
has them.
really. Wait, what do they
Yes.
use them for? Is it like off?
It's for chasing people off roads.
Damn, I didn't know that was I didn't. Huh, that's cool.
Yeah, they have little like cup things on their eyes so that people can't like flash them or anything. And it's the reason why Silly String is banned in my town, because during a parade, somebody sprayed a police horse in the face with the Silly String, and it started freaking out.
Yeah, don't do that to an animal that's bigger than you.
Yeah,
Please.
especially in a parade that's surrounded by people.
Just if it weighs more than you, just do not do anything to fuck with it.
Okay, let's see. All went to the same focus group for a bit of honey and gave the bit of honey representatives a grossly distorted impression of how euthanistic young people are about bit of honey.
That's diabolical.
Got into a circle, squatted down, and started furiously doing kegels together to one of you finally succeeded in
Oh my god! I did not expect this one to be this gross. Chris Chan shit. No. It's been I haven't done a lot of these.
Went to a clearing in the woods, all got naked, and proceeded to point your boners at God.
I would.
Well, you almost did.
I mean, I did. Well, I didn't have a boner, but I did take my dick out in the woods to piss. So that's like actually a pretty normal thing to do. So it's not really weird.
Well, let's see those results. 4 out of 33. Shit, bro. How can you boys even call yourselves a crew if you're not gonna raise a little hell every now and then? You're only young ones.
Raise a little hell by going to the Bite of Honey's meeting and lying about how enthusiastic the kids are about their products.
You square-ass motherfuckers are totally wasting your best years. Get out there and be wild for once. Fight for trouble, live it up, and stop being so goddamn lame.
Yeah, be some round-ass motherfuckers. Okay, what was that one? All right.
Is your dying prayer good to get you into heaven?
This is a quiz? Oh god, I need to drink water. Hang on. We are really sorry about this, but you are about to die. You have a few minutes to put your thoughts together and give one last dying prayer in an effort to ensure yourself a spot in heaven.
I'll try.
You definitely don't want to screw this up. Good luck.
I don't want to become Charlie.
I read this one, I think. I don't remember very much, but I think I read this. Doing some shit with your hands seems to be a pretty important part of praying. What are you doing with your hands during your dying prayer?
Putting them together under my chin, like a normal Christian prayer. Everything possible, from clasping them together to do this okay size of the fingers, just waving up in the sky towards God. It's covering all my bases here. I'm going to do the Delhorns with both hands and maybe headbang a little. Yeesh, am I really dying? I really should go tell my kids I love them and not waste any time with this prayer. God doesn't want me in heaven, then I guess that's on him. Honestly, the last one.
That's basically the plot of Hopeless Organic.
Like, that is honestly my sort of feelings on them. Like, my opinion does not matter. God wants me up there, then that's going to happen. If not, then, whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll make the best. That's what I do.
Geico has another quiz for us.
I know. I've seen it.
Okay. In the first line of the prayer, you should establish who you are praying to. What is the first line of your prayer? Dear
Jesus Christ in heaven, Savior of Protestants and Protestants alone, please hear my dying prayer. Dear Jehovah Buddha Yahweh.
Who wrote? Wait, I was gonna say who wrote that fucking Alucard or the Seamus or whoever's fucking name was.
Seamus Alucard.
No, the
I know exactly who you're talking about.
father, what's his name? Irish guy from
Yeah.
Dracula's show.
It's kind of rude to assume all Irish people are named Seamus.
Helsing is now called Dracula's show. Well, it's the only Irish name I know. Someone I know. I remember hearing that someone named their dog Seamus. I think I thought that was funny. Anderson.
Alexander Anderson.
Which one was the Protestant?
Uh,
I know as much. I know as much about Protestants versus Catholics as I do about Bloods versus Crips. Like, to me, as far as I know, they're just like two different, like basically the same fucking thing, but they just wear different colors or something. Like, I don't know. I do not know the difference. I know my mom is a Catholic, but that's all I know.
He's a Catholic, dislikes Protestants.
All right. Was this written by Alucard?
Maybe.
There. I did the joke. I finally did the joke.
Dear Jehovah Budo Yahweh, my almighty Lord, whom I call many names, for thou art so great I cannot choose but one. Here's a prayer for you.
You're not really supposed to call Yahweh by his name.
Dear Lord Satan, hear my last disgusting hissing belch of hatred and blasphemy.
That
Look.
sounds like something you'd say.
Look, I don't really know God's name or which religion God is the right one, and I don't think anyone else really does either. Surely a higher power with the knowledge and capability to create the universe wouldn't be hung up on what we call them or what specific form of worship we choose.
True, actually.
Honestly, the last choices are working with me for now.
But Protestants are going to hell.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know what a Protestant is.
They're not Catholic. Anyways, keep going.
Now that you've established who you are praying to, it's probably a good idea to thank them for the life they gave you.
I thank you, Lord Christ, for the wonderful suburban life you have given me, my two blonde children, Haley and Brayden, and my several boats.
Are you supposed to capitalize the pronoun you when talking to God?
You're supposed to capitalize the pronouns when referring to him, so...
Yeah, I forgot that there were other pronouns besides he, him.
Yeah.
I might have to rewrite some words in my book. Avery, tell me if Malile ever does that. Because he's supposed to capitalize the pronoun every time.
Yeah,
and yes, he's capitalizing his pronouns while speaking out loud, not in text. Don't question it.
It's like a troll typing quirk. You can tell that they're saying it out loud, even though they're not.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my guy, or gal. Fuck. Thank you, Almighty Satan, for the wretched gift.
I'm proud of myself for that one.
What?
I thought that was a funny detail to add, though.
It is. Thank you, Almighty Satan, for the wretched gift of death you're about to bestow on me. Number 4. I certainly appreciate the gift of life. What a strange and remarkable coincidence that this particular collection of atoms came together at this exact time and place to form me, to allow me to experience the world as a conscious being. It's remarkable, really, and if I owe my existence to some creator up in the sky, then I truly am thankful for that. But what I'm most thankful for is all my friends' loved ones who made life so wonderful. Was
this written by me?
Honestly, out of all these, thank you so much, my guy or gal. Fuck.
No, number 4 is like actually some stuff I would say.
Yeah, that's definitely more you, but I get the vibe, but it's not my kind of thing.
It probably wouldn't hurt. Well, although I do think there probably isn't some current creator, but I don't know. It probably wouldn't hurt to remind the higher power you're praying to of all the things you've done to honor them in your life. You know, it would make a stronger case for yourself.
Dear God, as the sun sets on this life of charity and devotion that I've led, I pray that you will take note of my steadfast obedience to your many commandments and recognize my unending faithfulness. I didn't go to church or temple or mosque very often. I use all those terms interchangeably, lol, but you know what I mean. But that's because, in my opinion, and I think you'd agree, that sometimes the best church is the one in your heart. I vomit on the cross and masturbate in the Bible daily.
I go to church on Sunday, truly more. Screaming as the angels pushed him through the door.
I've lived the best life I could, but not so some higher power would give me an eternal life of pleasure. I did it to make this world, the one we actually know is real and true, the best that I could.
God, this article just wrote my own book for me. You don't even have to read it. it's usually good to include something about the sins you've committed because God knows about this all the stuff you made. I'll be honest about it.
Oh, Father God, forgive me for my transgressions, just as you promised you would in the New Testament, for though I personally did not commit the original sin, I'm nonetheless tainted by it. Also, I should note that I've been baptized multiple times and have a footprints poster in my bedroom wall.
Excuse me, sir. There must be someone you confuse me for. I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. I truly don't belong here. I got the lyrics wrong, fuck.
You sure did.
I really don't belong here. I know you've heard the tune before. Screaming at the demons as they pushed him through the door. Anyway.
I don't know if you saw, like, everything I did or if you just checked in periodically. So I'm going to be totally honest and admit that a lot of the times it may have looked like I was gambling and having sex with prostitutes, but I was actually just learning about the wicked ways of the world, and so I know what to avoid. By begging hookers, I was learning how to better honor you.
Yeah, that's the excuse I'll use when I finally fucking cave in and take DPH one day just to see the Hat Man.
I've defiled the Holy Kingdom of Christ in many ways, throwing feces at nuns, burning down churches, desecrating Christian graves, etc. I now ask thee, Beelzebub, to defile my damned corpse for all eternity whilst I writhe in blissful torment.
This is what Christians think atheists are like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do think that. I certainly wasn't perfect, but what human is? Most bad actors...
Pirate irony? What's ironic about pirate?
We're all waiting.
You can read the question in the meantime.
No, hold on.
I'm gonna be right back.
They want to interrupt the stream and ask this dumbass question. I'm gonna sit here and listen. Come on. Make it funny. Do your best. It's all on you. All waiting. Don't have all day. Tick tock, tick tock. There be treasure? It's not irony. The thing you said isn't an irony. That's not ironic. You're bad at saying things. Say less things. Thank you for participating in the chat, though. Even though you're a wretched, scornful beast, I do appreciate your input. I'm checking the messages, getting a lot of screenshots. Messages. I'm checking my DMs. This is what you came for, me checking my messages. We're gonna go with Steam. Okay, in that case, we're gonna go with do, 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 do. Rebid. Okay. Linen. What? Well, it's not ennui, is it? I'm a gamer. I'm a fucking gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm gaming. I game. Ennui. People don't respect me till I put on the Shadow Wizard hat. Oh, Mako's coming back. Oh. Mako.
I know that word.
Ennui?
Yeah, I thought it was pronounced Anwa, but I learned it from Brian David Gilbert. Oh fuck, there was things I wanted to say and I don't remember any of them. Oh yeah, I want to talk to you about editing. Have you been hitting your replay hotkeys during
Not a
this stream?
single goddamn time. I forgot that was a thing.
Well, now you remember. Yeah, I'll teach you how to go over it. It's fairly simple. Honestly, the complicated part is like kind of the nuance of choosing which moments to show in a clip compilation, because like sometimes you'll need like you got to make sure the story is being told. You know, you got to make sure people have context for what's going on, that kind of stuff. But you also you want to cut down like 90% of the stream, maybe not 90, but like a lot,
Yeah.
like most of it shouldn't be there, unless it's a really good stream.
Apparently Liz thought it was pronounced Ennui. No, it's ennui.
That's the intuitive thought, but this is the English language, motherfucker.
That word is not English.
Then why do we use it in English?
Because English is a mashup of like 5 different languages.
Yeah.
Hey, people complain about English being overly complicated and hard to learn, but it actually does have some things that are much easier than other languages, like the fact that we only have one definite article.
I don't know what that means. Avery, how well do you think I could emulate God Forbid's vocal tone in Savages?
Pretty well.
I'm gonna attempt it.
Go ahead.
Somebody send me something, please. Somebody send me something. I am numb and I feel nothing from this drug. My heart is pumping. Somebody tell me something, please. Somebody tell me something. I am numb and I feel nothing. Wait, no, I fucked it up. I don't think I'm doing it that good.
Tell me something that is comfortable and loving.
Yeah. And
Savages!
everyone with ratios and averages, government establishments, coloring and additive savages. No, I can't. I don't know how he does like that sound. He has such a like how Lemon Demon has that gay boy warble or whatever you want to call it. God forbid has like something that no one else has that I've heard.
Like, you sound like a racial stereotype for a race I cannot identify, says Geico.
Thanks, Geico.
Also, let's go on.
You're too high. Need to go lower. Are you referring to my pitch or mental state?
Yeah. Also, Mako, in a definite article, in other languages like
Wait, I
French,
think if anything, I was too low. Well,
you are not too low.
I was just standing in the
Now you're too low.
looking for something I could buy to make me smile. There must be some way, there really must be something I can buy to make this feeling go away. I would have to listen to the song again.
Yeah, Mako.
Mako? Thoughts on Shadow Wizard Money Gang? I love Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I drew Shadow Wizard Money Gang on my
Mako
Twitter.
did draw a Shadow Wizard Money Gang and struggled with the hands.
I literally traced a photo of one of my hands for the one that was holding the lighter.
Talk now.
You can talk now.
I want to explain what a definite article is. Okay, so
I forgot that was a conversation.
it's like how in Spanish they say things like la and lay and that kind of stuff before nouns. In like a lot of languages, there's some that are like many different things where something is like it's a girl or it's a boy or it's not or it's like an object or it's a plural girl or it's a plural boy or it's a plural object and all that kind of stuff. In English, we just have one, the, and that makes it infinitely easier for people to understand. Every object, every person, object, and thing is just the thing.
Yeah, do you have to like gender objects in Mexican?
Yep. Objects have genders. Also, the language isn't Mexican, it's Spanish, you racist.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Don't show this to Ringtail.
You're
Show this to Ringtail.
You're sending Mako to Mexico.
Wait, no. It's too yellow there. I don't like the color yellow. I've seen Breaking Bad. I know what it's like. Why am I short? I'm gonna eat these mini banana muffins now. Fuck you. Are we gonna complete the quiz, by the way? Did you ever read the last one here? Why aren't you saying anything? Why am I blue? Oh, no. Am I a ghost? Oh.
There we go. You're yellow now.
No.
Anyways, I certainly wasn't perfect, but what human
This is my original character. His name is Wacko May. Don't get rid of me. This is my Salvia Land avatar. Oh my god, dude. I hope I get to actually visit Salvia Land before, like, well, I will at some point. But after that happens, I'm gonna, like, use my knowledge of that hallucinatory dream space to design, like, a weird, fucked up clown, like, costume for my next Halloween VTuber costume. I think the concept of VTuber Halloween costumes is very, very good, and I'm glad we're doing that. Why did you make me big? I'm gonna eat this muffin.
Okay, so
Damn, that tastes like the fake banana. That tastes like candy banana, not actual banana. Why is it like that? Is that what it's supposed to taste like?
stop derailing my stream with a million different stupid tangents, you piece of shit.
I'm putting something in my body, Avery. It's important that I know
I'm
this.
about to put something in your body if you keep up the sassafras.
I don't know what kind of threat that is.
All of them. Every threat. I certainly wasn't perfect. But what human is? Most bad actors have a reason to be so, be it their upbringing, traumas they've endured, addictions, struggles with mental health. The list of bad human behaviors is predicted by a list of possible causes. It's just as long.
I love the giant chewing Mako we have going on here.
Should we really compare the behavior of someone born into a wealthy, stable family with someone born to an attic in poverty? Can we judge an individual's behaviors without first understanding where they stem from? Yeah. I believe in moral relativism.
These writers have my vibe. Sorry to rush this, but death is near. It's time to wrap up your prayer.
God, my Father, who is also Jesus' Father, who is also Jesus himself, may you remember the countless times I voted for the most evangelical candidate running to ensure the United States remains a great Christian nation, ruled by the Word of God, and also the many times I praised you with my guitar playing in my Christian pop band for his name. 2. Oh God, please don't make me burn...
capitalized?
Yeah. It's because of it's a pop band title. Oh God, please don't make me burn in hell. Fuck. I'm so sorry I fucked up. Whether you're God or Jesus or Buddha or that Indian lady with all the arms, just please don't make me burn in hell. I don't even have to go to heaven. Limbo would be fine. Just a black and white TV and some Stouffer's frozen lasagna is all I need in the afterlife. Give me another chance. Let me live again and I'll go to church this time, I swear.
Dude, that is like exactly how I would write that. Like I know a couple deities, God, Jesus, Buddha, and then the Indian lady with all the arms. I don't know her name.
It's like that one fucking guy from The Mummy, when the mummy is coming at him and he's like pulling out different religious like necklaces and reciting like prayers and whatnot, just cycling through them as the evil mummy approaches. Finally pulls out like the Star of David and he's like, the sign of the slaves. And then he becomes subservient.
What's The Mummy?
The Mummy is a movie starring
The Mummy.
What the fuck's his name? It's not. Is Ben Stiller? Is it Ben Stiller? It's not Ben Stiller.
I thought The Mummy was like an action movie series or something.
Yeah, it's an action movie series.
Is it also a comedy?
Yes, very much so. It has a very much comic relief in it.
So it's
Brendan
like
Fraser, that's it. Brendan Fraser. How did I forget Brendan Fraser?
It's like Indiana Jones, but slightly wackier or something.
Indiana Jones is already pretty wacky, but yeah, we should watch it. It's a really fun movie.
Is that the one where they put scarabs under someone's skin?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that on TV when I was younger, and I fucking hated that shit.
Good. It's supposed to be bad.
That doesn't sound like a fun action comedy movie.
It's a fun action comedy movie. Well, it's fun at least.
Honestly, I don't think I'd be as bothered by that anymore because my body is not a temple. It is a flesh automaton powered by neurotransmitters.
Anyways, as I was saying,
I'm already made out of a billion fucking tiny creatures.
Number 3. I regret nothing, Hail Satan. And 4. I've said my piece. Now, I'd really like to use the rest of my time to get my affairs in order, express my last wishes to my family, and watch one last sunset.
Nachos, I don't flaunt a carpet, okay?
It's honestly a debate between this one and this one. I don't think I've committed any sins as far as I can tell, except for the ones I've committed.
I don't think anyone has ever lived that hasn't committed sin. Maybe Jesus? I'm sure Jesus probably committed sin. I don't know. Just because it's fucking impossible not to.
Okay, I guess I'll go with this one.
Dude, the concept of sin is so fucked up. It's like you are inherently inferior and wrong for being anything less than a literal impossible level of perfection. Like, what? How cuck do you have to be to stay in that religion? Jesus Christ.
Oh no, you are in hell. Your arms are being ripped off by a Minotaur, and Sammy Davis Jr. is shitting on your face. Too bad you didn't pay attention in Sunday school, or you'd be golfing with Jesus right now. I wonder if any of these actually lead to, like, heaven.
Do all number 1.
All number 1.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this one. The fucking white man.
Congratulations, you made it to the pearly gates. Everyone here is beautiful. It's totally relaxing. And don't look now, but Jesus is right over there. You did it. You earned eternal bliss with your beautiful dying prayer.
All right.
Okay, I'm curious about one more of these, which is the person trying really hard. Dang.
After this, I want you to watch Zone Theory. This is
Okay.
the Tim and Eric thing I was talking about. I'm linking it to you.
Okay, you're linking me a thing?
Yes, I have linked it to you. This is the white foods thing I was talking about earlier.
The zone
I have not watched it in a
system
while.
works.
I can barely remember my life before Zone Theory.
I am proud to say I am a zone boy.
Be rich and famous
Zone-
right now in the zone system.
What if I told you you can change your life in 7 easy steps?
I used to be a blackjack dealer on a riverboat named Black Sally's Apple. It was a very low point in my life.
Procrastinating, like bad mood. I was in really bad shape.
I was living on the streets.
Willem
eating
Dafoe.
out of garbage cans.
Then I
that
picked up
actually
Tim
Willem
and
Dafoe?
Eric's Zone Theory.
Probably.
7 steps to achieve perfect life.
I think about the guy watching this video right now. His name is Brian. He's suffering from addiction to marijuana. He eats from 7-Eleven. And now he can access Tim and Eric's Zone Theory, and he can change his whole life.
Why is that
He
so
can
funny to
become
me?
somebody that he always dreamed he could be, a perfect man. My name is Tim Nagrume Heidecker, and I'm a Van Plain
That is
Page.
not his fucking
And
name.
with Eric Wareheim, we wrote Tim and Eric's Zone Theory, 7 steps to achieve a perfect
Avery, this you want to understand my sense of humor. It's this.
After reading the book, my life has totally improved.
My life is perfect. Look at me now, guys.
I buy the book, I follow the rules. Look at this. Success.
Look at this sexy beard and fancy hat. I got them from using the zone theory.
Zone Master Tim Nagrume and I have cracked the code. We spent over 15 years of hard research making the Zone Theory a system that could work for you.
Now we can access the ability to translate the power that exists inside the zone system and achieve an alignment of the zone system to make sure that the alignments of the zone system become congruent with
Friendship, family, business, love, health, poems, and food.
the zone theory, which is just 7 steps.
Only 7 steps.
7 steps. That's it.
Any Toto can do 7 steps.
Even my son can do it. He got issues.
Align your zones, then you're Zone Plane 8 certified. Baja Pristimi.
I'm gonna be enlightened.
A lot of people watching are at plane, I'll say 2. That's just the beginning.
I'm headed to plane 8.
Plane 8. That's what I'm talking about.
The Zone Theory is for everyone. Men, women, children. Find a couple
There's
male
not for
friends,
women.
do some adult horseplay.
I was instantly able to access my enthusiasm for nude horseplay.
I do mask and non-mask. Nude and not nude. That's how I get it plane 8.
Do you have hidden poems deep inside your mind that you want to communicate to the world?
Who knew that I had millions of poems trapped in my brain?
Every day I wake up, call my zone priest, and recite him my new poem.
Kiss
forgot
those
about
marriage
poems.
problems away. Say goodbye.
My son didn't respect me, but the zone theory made it all clear.
Through the Zone system, you can divorce your family to find perfect happiness.
I have entirely new zone family.
Imagine being stress-free. Imagine all your friends truly loving you, and imagine being out of debt. That's what happens with the Zone Theory.
All you gotta do is diarrhea in a spaghetti pot.
There's a couple things you're going to need besides the book.
I got spaghetti pot.
And I put diarrhea in it. That's how I test my zone levels.
You talk to your diarrhea and you get real sound advice that can make a difference.
It's just 7 steps. Any kind of fuck freak can use this.
Now my probos are bottled and stored.
My probos are in great shape thanks to zone theory.
Sometimes I want to cut my skull open, take my brain out, and admire it
Any
for
fuck
accepting
freak.
Evangelize.
I'm at one with my Baja Prisdimi.
I can't wait to meet Chris Dimmy.
Baha.
Pestime.
Align your zones. Baja Pristime.
Baja is the turkey man that I worship.
I see you.
You can achieve perfect happiness right now.
You're only going to get it one way. You're not going to be getting it by going and being this and that.
I did it. Now I'm a perfect man.
I'm rich as a goddamn billionaire
I
now.
got my white foods, I got my divorces coming
As
up.
rich as a
I couldn't be happier.
billionaire.
Praise Baja Pristimi.
Talking about in the back.
Ah!
I did it. Now I'm a perfect man.
I'm rich as a goddamn billionaire now.
I got my white foods. I got my divorces coming up. I couldn't be happier.
Praise Baja Pristimi.
Zone Prisdini Bang. Zone Prisdini Bang. Zone Harumi Hai. Hayarum Ahayaruma. Yahayaruma. Yahayaruma.
That's zone theory. Baja Pristimi is our zone lord. He's a turkey man, and I decided to devote my life to his teachings.
Yeah, that's why you went. That's why you're going to hell. It's because you did not devote your life to Baha Pristimi. Like you thought Christianity was the right one. You thought the Muslim. Nope. It was that. Avery, what did you think? What was your honest opinion of that?
I enjoyed it.
Okay, I think that's like there's a whole series based like on. I think there's a lot more of that I never saw. I only saw that. I might want to watch that with you if that is a thing.
You are the cannibal lobster man of New England. Can you become the governor of Maine?
All right,
That's
I'll
one of
let
them.
you read that one.
And
POV Mako watching Avery stream late, reflecting off the screen. Did you learn anything? Yeah, I learned that Eric Wareham said "fuck freak." Holy fuck! This bit is going on so long. Which bit? The transparent Mako bit or the? I don't think watching a video counts.
Mako's transparent.
My parent is trans.
Well, we can't be lucky.
Are you ready to go to camp, Mako? What kind of camp are we talking about here? There's a couple kinds of that. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you doing nothing? You got a stream to do, Avery. You shouldn't just do nothing.
Hubris Laboratories, outskirts of Augusta, Maine. Hunger. Look down at your powerful, affront to God body. You spent your entire life imprisoned in the glass tank, hungering for human flesh. I relate to this. The scientists only feed you pellets. You don't want pellets. And today's the day you finally can't take it anymore. You hear the sounds of a tour group approaching your glass prison. Hunger. The tour leader brings the tour group right up to your tank. You want to voice this man?
No, I'm eating a Reese's Fast Break.
Welcome to Hubris Laboratories, the most advanced science research center and only science research center in Maine, he says. To start off the tour, I'm proud and ashamed to show you our cannibal lobster man. This is a vial of lobster DNA, the substance we squirted into a human embryo to make our cannibal lobster man. A little known fact about lobsters is that they're biologically immortal. That means that they don't die of old age and will live forever unless something kills them. We had hoped to combine lobster and man to discover the secrets of eternal life, but instead we combined lobster and man into a lobster man. This was our greatest triumph and our most horrific mistake. Hunger. Don't be afraid, the lobster man is behind a pane of solid glass, the same material windows are made of, so you're perfectly safe. Feel free to get closer and bother it. Hunger. Tap on the glass. Show it your succulent human flesh. Taunt the cannibal lobster man. All of these activities are fun and encouraged. As long as the cannibal lobster man doesn't break the glass, everything will be fine.
Mac pronounces it as Reese's. Isn't that it?
It's Reese's.
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 No, I disagree.
Okay, Mac, are we breaking the glass or are we not breaking the glass?
I just assumed you were going to break the glass.
Why would I break the glass?
Okay, then don't break the glass.
I'm not breaking the glass.
I saw your cursor go back up to it.
The cannibal lobsterman didn't break the glass. I told you it was safe. Let's continue the tour and look at our other genetic mistakes. Next up is Granny Smith apple with legs that runs away when you try to eat it. This way, please. Hunger. Hunger forever.
Okay.
Well, obviously we gotta break the glass. Oh no, this is bad. The cannibal lobsterman broke the glass. It's not supposed to do that. Hunger, want, eat. It looks like the cannibal lobster man we created is going to eat us, shouts the scientist giving the tour. I agree with you, screams his colleague. The cannibal lobster man hungers for human flesh, and we're made of that stuff.
Are these all just stock photos?
Eat the scientists. You chew, you gnaw. The flesh of scientists fills your crustacean gullet. Your hunger is sated, for now. Now that your mind isn't overcome by a primal hunger for human flesh, you consider more intellectual topics. Who are you, really? What does it mean to be neither lobster nor man, but a lobster man? Does your life have a grander purpose than just eating humans? Who am? Eat some more scientists while you ponder these philosophical questions. You greedily stuff several more scientists into your mandibles and chow down on their savory human flesh. Where it belong. There are fewer scientists while contemplating if there's a place in this world for a half-human, half-lobster hybrid. You rip apart more scientists with your mighty claws and slip down their tissues and juices with your undulating mouth parts.
I hate how straight this is being played. There are no jokes here.
Yes. Mournfully thump your crimson tail while wondering what life goals you should pursue and also sucking the marrow of some scientist's bones. You're our hero, cannibal lobster man, cheers the group of tourists, interrupting your cannibalistic feast. You could have eaten us, but you didn't because you ate those scientists instead. Meat good, unintelligible clicking. Unintelligible clicking. We're gonna tell everyone that Cannibal Lobster Man is an upstanding person who only eats some of the people around him. Make it abuse a governor like you. Have you ever considered running for office? Consider running for office! Could this be your purpose in life? To represent the good citizens of Maine as their governor? It's a big responsibility, but you feel you're up to the challenge. You'll never get elected, though, if you just hang out in the laboratory and consume people. Next step should be to head of Maine's state capital of Augusta, start your gubernatorial campaign. Jump through the window, fall 30 feet to the street, and sprint down the highway towards Augusta. You bound to the highway at 80 miles per hour. Passing cars in trucks honked greetings at you, displaying the famous friendliness that Maine is known for. You can also say hello and keep running. Screech an ear-piercing friendly wail and keep running. After a short while, you reach the Maine State House. Since you were spawned in a lab and spent your whole life inside a glass tank, you weren't quite sure how electoral process of becoming a governor works. Spray seductive urine out of your face plants onto the steps of the main Capitol building. You piss alluring pheromone-filled urine onto the Capitol building until both of your bladders are empty, but you still didn't seem to be governor. Maybe you should ask someone how to run for office. Lurch toward a nearby single mother who's struggling to make ends meet in this economy. Lobster Man, I'm a strongly singular mother of 4 darling boys. I have to work 2 jobs as a waitress and a vascular surgeon just to put more food on the table. I'm also working a 3rd job as a roofer for fun, but I hate my other 2 jobs and have to do them because I'm poor due to Maine's busted economy. Econ, wet slithering on me. Maine's economy is completely reliant on the beached whale that washes ashore. Every job in the state depends on harvesting the bounty of rotting whale meat. Practically everything here is made out of beached whale, from the blubber burgers sold in restaurants to the whale oil that fuels our cars, to the whaleskin pants I'm wearing right now. There used to be plentiful whales flopping on the beach in Maine, but in recent years, whales unfortunately only beach themselves a few times a week.
I feel like the person who wrote this doesn't like Maine very much.
Sure, tick. Can you help us, Cannibal Lobster Man? Can you fix Maine's economy and make voters like me believe in the American dream again? Eat the struggling single mother. Governor me. Thank you, Cannibal Lobster Man. With you in the governor's office, there may be hope for Maine after all. How governor? I wish I could tell you how to run for governor, but political advisor isn't one of my 3 jobs, so I have no idea what you should do. I recommend talking to someone else, like the political advisor over there. Amble over to a savvy political advisor who's hanging out in front of the Capitol building. Cannibal Lobster Man, your poll numbers are soaring, the political advisor says. The news of how you didn't eat everybody at the laboratory is blowing up across the web. You have support among key demographics that don't want to be eaten, and approve of the fact that you haven't eaten very many people yet. If you play your cards right, I think you might really should become governor. I would be honored to serve as your campaign manager. Eat the political advisor's hand. Just the hand? I can respect just the hand. You lean forward with your razor-sharp mandibles and bite the political advisor's hand. Yes, this is exactly the kind of passion the voters are looking for. He cheers as blood spurts from his severed wrist. They want a governor who makes bold moves and isn't afraid to speak his mind.
All
How
right.
governor? Before you can run for office, you need to get some money, the political advisor says. Money is the rectangles that make people do things. Once you get money, you can buy TV commercials that tell voters to elect you as governor. Vomit up bones. You vote up dozens of human bones in the political advisor's feet. He patiently waits for you to finish. Where gets 6-minute long retching noise of money? Politicians get all their money from one of two sources. The first is get your money from a corporation, which is a group of businessmen who live in a skyscraper. Corporations have lots of money to hand out, but they also make you promise to let them pollute as much as they want once you're governor. Other option? Other source of money is unions. They're groups of people who like to wear hard hats. Unions can give you money, but they'll make you promise that once you're governor, nobody will ever get fired from their job ever again. Unfortunately, corporations and unions are such arch enemies that you can't take money from both. You have to choose the one financier and stick with them. Stick to your principles and refuse to be bribed. This is a for governor. Grassroots donations from voters only raise enough money for a mayoral campaign. You elected mayor of Bangor, Maine. Return checkpoint. You know what? We're going for the working people. We're going unions.
Of course.
Cannibal Lobster Man, welcome! We've read all about you, and you've eaten very few people. That's the kind of worker-friendly attitude we need in a government. What can we do for you? I really relate to this. I'd also only eat so many people. I want Munner to be governor. We're all middle-class workers, so we don't have a lot of money, but we do have a lot of copper pipes we've ripped out of foreclosed houses. Copper pipes are just as good as money, and we're not going to let you take all the copper pipes you need for your campaign. The only thing we ask in return is that you make sure Dumb Timothy is never fired from his job. Dumb Timothy? Dumb Timothy is the worst worker in all of Maine. His job is to build lighthouses, but instead he steals speedboats and uses them to run over whales. Dumb Timothy definitely deserves to be fired from his job, but he's in the union, so he should never be fired. Will you promise that Dumb Timothy won't ever get fired, no matter how many whales he kills and how many lighthouses he doesn't build? Non-identity agreement and eat a union worker. You have my vote, Cannibal Lobster Man. Trevor calls in a union worker's stomach so his guts spill out, then lick his guts off the floor. You ate that guy, so now we have to do his work, which means we're all going to get paid overtime. 3 cheers for Cannibal Lobster Man. Pipes and go to your brain campaign headquarters. What?
Is this just like a thinly disguised satire of American politics?
Probably. But I relate to it. I should run for governor.
Like, this is basically just the story of Ron DeSantis.
You walk into your campaign headquarters, which is bustling with human flesh. Enthusiastic volunteers are working hard to get out the vote. Phone operators are busy calling people during dinner to tell them that Maine needs Cannibal Lobster Man in office. And your interns are putting out red and blue lawn signs that say Cannibal Lobster Man would be a good governor. You should probably thank them for their assistance. Gratefully spray urine on your campaign volunteers. Well done! Looks like you got all your volunteers fired up and ready to bring in the votes. You smell the delicious scent of your campaign manager approaching. Greet your campaign manager and eat one of his feet. Now you have money as a campaign office. The step forward to getting elected governor is making a TV commercial to let everyone know why they have to vote for Cannibal Lobster Man. There are 2 types of political commercials you can choose to make. You can either go positive and have the ad say lies about what you will achieve in office, or go negative and spread false rumors about the current governor, Tonfis McGrook.
Didn't even acknowledge that he lost his foot.
Not at one. I say we will lie about the current one. You guys are shooting and editing, your political ad is ready. You pay a pile of money to a television station to buy airtime, and it goes on during Maine's most popular TV show. Stephen King suddenly looks through a telescope at a seagull. Watch your negative ad. Exterior Maine, sinister gloom. Anna Kendrick, voiceover. Hello, you live in Maine. I'm Anna Kendrick. I was born in Maine. Sometimes I visit. Maine is good, but Governor Tonfis McGrook is not good. Tonfis McGrook is a bad governor. Exterior Maine, hour of menace. Anna Kendrick voiceover. Tonfis McGrook once smelled at a painting of Joan of the Arc burning, and when someone asked him if he was smelling because Joan of the Arc was brave, he replied, "No, I'm just a fan of arson." Tonfis McGrook thinks Maine should not be a state and does not want Maine to get dead whales. Tonfis McGrook is wearing a t-shirt that says STDs. Tonfis McGrook thinks Jesse Owens was white and Hitler was African American. Tonfis McGrook is often seen cavorting with a prostitute that he is married to and lives with. And he has 3 children with the prostitute, and the prostitute is a lawyer. Tonfis McGrook has never seen a movie. Tonfis McGrook has eaten many people, but only eating some people. Do not vote for Tonfis McGrook, because that is paid for the people who think Cannibal Lobster Man should be governor. You were going to say something?
No.
See if that helped poll numbers. Great news, your poll numbers now have you tied in dead heat with Governor McGrook. Political advisor says, "There's going to perform one campaign trail publicity stunt and it'll put you in the lead. Voters love it when politicians eat Maine's signature dish, the California roll. You'll have to be photographed eating a California roll if you want to get elected. Visit Arlene's Diner, a beloved local eatery that makes the best California roll in Maine."
That sounds easy.
"Hello, Cannibal Lobster Man. I'm Arlene, and this is my restaurant. We're gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of yours. Sure, you've eaten very few people, but do you actually have a plan to fix Maine's economy? I think you're just another Augusta politician that thinks big promises and makes no intention to keep them. The only thing that could ever make me change my mind about you is if you ate a California roll. Eat Do it for the government. California roll.
Government.
Do it for the government." Maine is well famous for its seafood, and no dish is more renowned than the classic Maine California roll. Savory Maine-grown rice, seaweed, and avocado wrap around a chunk of milky white whale meat, scraped flesh off the corpse of a beach whale that morning. Your claws pinch onto one piece of California roll and lift into your roiling mouth. The sushi is cold and unappetizing. Nothing like deliciously warm human flesh, but you manage to force it down. Maine's food has been consumed. Dozens of news cameras catch you eating the California roll. Won't be long before every voter in Maine sees the footage of you eating California roll, then nods and says, "Good. This will clinch the election for sure. Thank Arlene for the delicious California roll, and eat Arlene." Your immense claws slice Arlene into shredded ribbons of flesh, and you hungrily scarf up the piece of human meat. The walls and floor of the diner are splattered with human blood and viscera. Everyone in the restaurant is smiling proudly at you. He ate a California roll before eating the woman. 3 cheers for California lobster, Cannibal Lobster Man. California Lobster Man. They liked me because I ate the California roll prior to eating the woman. Chandler's Cannibal Lobster Man says poll numbers have dropped by 90%. But ate California roll, Inquisitive Battle of Tail. That was great. I would have loved that you ate the California roll, the verse says. Problem is that a hacker leaked your emails, and one email you wrote is causing a political scandal. Here's a controversial email. Writing "eat populist" has made the public think you might want to eat the populist. Your editor tells you. This directly contradicts your image of a candidate who only eats a few people. This is an absolute disaster. Your only hope of getting elected now is to debate the current governor and win. CannibleLobsterman@gmail.com. When did I get an email?
I'm just to the populace.
Go to a debate. You rush to the closest debate you can find, which luckily happens to be a gubernatorial one. A woman with a microphone welcomes everyone. Hello, and welcome to the main gubernatorial debate here at historic Bowdoin College, which happens to be in Maine. My name is Sheila. I want
to radio... gubernatorial mean?
Relating to a governor role. What? How do you not know what gubernatorial means?
Well, it's a B instead of a V.
Yeah, because B and V are the same letter.
No.
Yes?
What? Why would you say that?
They are.
When is one of us gonna say something again?
I assumed you'd question me.
I did!
Yeah, and I told you that they're the same letter. Back in Greek, if you wanted to use a B or a V, you'd use the same letter. It's always beta.
But that doesn't mean it's the same fucking letter in the language we are speaking currently.
Yeah, but it came from there, because they're the same letter.
No.
And I won a radio calling contest to be moderator tonight. The fight of the century is 2 candidates go head-to-head in a discursive brawl. A war of words where dialogue atomic bombs are launched directly onto their opponent's argument orphanage. Our first verbal gladiator, your opponent, is the main man, the brute in the suit, the Augusta Avalanche, the one and the only incumbent Governor Tonvis McGrew. According to him, he should keep being governor. However, there's a wrinkle in his plan to stay governor. Someone else wants to be governor. And that person is our challenger tonight. Captain of the coastline, crustacean sensation, the half-breed with a need to feed. Put your hands or claws together for... Cannibal Lobster Man. He wants to be governor, but as you all know, he emailed a bad email, so that's probably not going to happen. The first question tonight goes to Governor McGrew. Why are you good at being governor and Cannibal Lobster Man is bad at being governor? Scratch your chin disinterestedly, as if whatever McGrew is saying is incredibly boring and not worth listening to. Just from McGrook with your clothes while smirking as it's just like, get a load of this guy. What a tool, am I right, folks? That's more me. Wait. Hold on.
Hmm? Go.
Perfect.
Go to me.
It's a very legible writing, I hope.
Why'd you make me small?
So they could fit under the health bar.
But if you move the health bar up, I am fucked right now. Oh god. Continue.
Okay. Governor Thomas McGrook waves to the crowd. My fellow Maine residents of Maine, I am your governor. I came from a very rich family, so I was never motivated to get a real job. But I wanted to feel like I was important, so I became governor. Being governor is central to my identity. I enjoy attending things. I enjoy waving. I enjoy being governor. I want to stay governor. Where my opponent, Cannibal Lobster Man, says that he should be governor. Sure, I'll admit he's eaten very few people, and I commend him for that. But does he have a plan to get more whales to beach themselves on Maine's shores and save our state's economy? I have no plan to accomplish anything either, but I'm already governor, and I was here first. Unless Cannibal Lobster Man is a reason why he should be governor instead of me, I'm calling dibs on being governor. Prepare your rebuttal. The crowd waits for your reply. As you prepare to speak, you suddenly feel an unwelcome urge coming from your pulse and reproductive organs. Your eggs are ready to be implanted, and you must find a suitable host. The biological urge is too strong to ignore. You have to lay these eggs. You have to lay them now. All you can decide where to implant them. Lay your eggs on Governor McGrook. Lay your eggs on a nearby framed photograph of Maine's beloved state bird, the black-capped chickadee.
Yeah.
As in all buildings in Maine, the walls of the auditorium are covered in pictures of Maine's state bird. Flip it over it, spray eggs out your genitals on the photograph, and run back to your podium to continue the debate. Hope nobody noticed. Tough luck. The crowd knows you spraying eggs onto the beloved state bird. Hecklers start shouting things like, I disapprove. That was rude to our favorite bird. Between your bad emails and this latest scandal, you've lost any chance of being elected to government. You have no choice but to concede the race, slink away to the lucrative job in the private sector. Your judge. No, you're trying to election to become CEO of the Yellow Bean Clothing Company in disgrace. This is your house, and you own Maine luxury cars. You never become governor of Maine. No, I need to become governor of Maine.
That sounds better. I should run for governor to introduce femboy studies into the education system. No.
Sprays in Governor Group's face. They burrow into his skin. In a few days, your brood will hatch and feast on his flesh. You won over the crowd. Sir Truth is like a strong leader lays his eggs where he wants. It's time for the leader who speaks his mind and lays his eggs. Win the debate. The moderator hands you the debate trophy for best governor. After you put up a report tonight, it's a guarantee you'll be elected governor of Maine. Be elected governor of Maine. You did it. You're governor of Maine. Here's your office in the governor's mansion. Now what? Dog plug?
Yeah.
Attendant Ruby kind of actually try to solve Maine's problems. If Maine's biggest need is dead whales, you're going to step up as governor and get them dead whales. Fortunately, you're a lobster man, so finding some whales should be a breeze for you. You go to the end of a misty dock, shed your shoe in Maine-shaped American flag pin, and plunge into the icy waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Swim. You swim through the murky ocean waters for hours. In the distance, you hear the ethereal moan of the whale song. As you admire the beautiful song, you know something. You can understand what the whale are saying. Perhaps a little bit of whale DNA got mixed up in the sand that created you. Cannibal Lobster Man, welcome to the ocean, sing the whales. Hundreds of whales swim around you, singing in harmony. Congratulations on winning the election, Cannibal Lobster Man. Why have you come to visit us? Maine needs beach whales. You explain Maine's dire economic situation to the whales. Very well, we shall assist you in saving Maine, if that's what you desire. You are our friend, Cannibal Lobster Man, and if beating ourselves will help you perform well as governor of Maine, we shall beat yourselves. Certainly, we whales are currently electing our own governor and can use a worthy candidate like yourself. Maine's politics is full of deceit and moral compromise, but among whales, you could be a principal governor like you've always dreamed of. If I stay with whales, how can I eat humans? Oh, whales eat humans all the time. Divers are a tasty snack for whales, but we're careful to only eat them when nobody's looking. This is a tough decision. You love the state of Maine, but you also love whales. What are you going to do? I'm going to help. What?
Yeah, I would abandon Maine.
What? You'd abandon Maine?
Fuck the economy.
But I want to save the economy.
Okay, and then save the economy.
I'm saving the economy because it's what I would do. The whales bow their heads as a sign of respect and then swim to Maine's beach themselves. Soon, hundreds of dying whales flop on every beach in Maine, boosting the economy with the blubber and ambergris that Maine residents harvest from the corpses. As governor, you are given credit for convincing the whales to commit suicide, and your approval rating is 100% among all Maine voters. It also turns out that as a lobsterman, you are biologically immortal and remain Maine's popular governor for thousands of years, until humanity eventually abandons Earth and you go to outer space, which is renamed Maine in your honor. Congratulations. I did it.
This felt like an episode of Monument Mythos.
It was. It was. Find professionally a polite ways to respond to your child when they say I love you. Want to read this one?
Maybe. I'm pretty tired and I did want to go to bed early tonight, so I think I might be done with this soon, unless you wanted to do another quick thing before ending the stream.
Like what?
I don't know, Chess Evolved or something.
Let's do a quick Chess Evolved.
Yeah.
You
you can read. I'm gonna be right back, but you can read this one. Go on.
Okay. Life with children can be messy and complicated. Hey, what are you smoking? Where can I get something? I'm not smoking. I am totally sober. Mako's gunked up at the moment. And this is Clickhole, a website with very legitimate quizzes and articles. Life with children can be messy and complicated. It's easy to get your etiquette go out the window when your child says something emotional and over the top like, I love you. Here are 5 things you could do to keep your response polite and professional when the situation comes up. Offer a firm handshake. When your toddler runs up to you and screams, I love you, Mommy, try extending a hand to initiate a strong, confident handshake to send them the message that you respect and value his input. Make sure to maintain eye contact in order to let them know that you are sincere in your commitment to fostering an amiable, mutually beneficial partnership together. Say, I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you. It can be easy to get swept up by emotion if your daughter draws you a picture and says, I made this for you because I love you. And it's always a good idea to de-escalate the situation by responding, I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you. This is a great phrase to have in your arsenal to keep the conversation professional and appropriate. Expressing your gratitude will give your child a sense that her love has been duly noted and will be on your radar moving forward, and a reminder that she is a valuable member of your family's team. Send a handwritten thank you note. Everyone appreciates a handwritten card, so a gesture like this is the ultimate way to add a personal yet polished touch to the way you respond to your child when they say they love you. When your son or daughter says, I love you, mailing them a note that says, thanks so much, it's always great to hear from you, is a polite courtesy to extend to them in return. Reciprocate with a compliment. When your son whispers, I love you, to you at bedtime, this can be a great time to compliment him on his behavior as your child. Say something like, those are lovely Paw Patrol pajamas, or I really enjoyed your story about the big dog you saw this morning. It's an easy and tactful way to maintain proper conversational etiquette. Bow deeply. In many cultures, a bow is a sign of great respect. So this is a great formal option for thanking your child when she blows you a kiss or extends her arm to say, I love you this much. A simple bow will communicate your profound esteem for your child. Great way to maintain the foundation of cordiality and professionalism you have worked so hard to cultivate in your relationship with her. I'm sorry. Did Sesame Street go too far with the episode where Elmo stayed friends with Grover after allegations that Grover was in a manipulative age gap relationship to teach kids that cancel culture has its gray areas? Parents have long trusted Sesame Street to teach their kids about important social issues with grace and nuance, but some are upset about a recent episode of the show. Do you think Sesame Street went too far with the episode where Elmo stayed friends with Grover after allegation that Grover was in a manipulative age gap relationship with teaching kids that cancel culture has its gray areas? Hundreds of disgruntled parents have taken to social media this week to complain about a recent segment on the show where Elmo spent the day hanging out with Grover, despite the fact that 37-year-old Grover had just days earlier gotten in trouble with Sesame Street gang for allegedly mistreating his 21-year-old ex-girlfriend, a Muppet named Miss Gigi. The start of the episode, it seemed to suggest the relationship was highly inappropriate, as evidenced by the Count's song about the number 16, which explained that a 16-year gap is too big, Grover is a creepy pig, we don't like him anymore, put him in jail and lock the door. But later on, Elmo was seen sampling taco salad with Grover at Cookie Monster's food truck, where he explained Elmo loves his friend Grover, even though Grover had a dicey relationship. Elmo thinks it's maybe not so black and white. Maybe Grover is old enough to make better decisions, but Grover is not a predator. Elmo is not afraid to be seen with Grover in public. It's time to stop. Where are your parents? No, it's fine. It is entirely justified. It is legal and morally correct to do so. Elmo's thoughts on the matter sharply diverged from the other characters on Sesame Street, who shunned Grover and called out his toxic behavior. In one scene, Snuffleupagus accused Governor of gaslighting Miss Gigi into performing a square dance with him in a previous episode, suggesting that Grover liked dating younger Muppets because he could easily manipulate them into doing things with him, like making up dances and learning about multiplication. However, Elmo remained by Grover's side, even inviting him over for an Elmo's World segment in which the two talked to Mr. Noodle about how friendships can endure even when one friend does not necessarily approve of all the other friend's actions. And when, in a later segment, a child visiting Sesame Street asked Elmo, "Why do you still hang out with Grover? I heard he asked out Miss Gigi when she was a student in his drawing class, which is kind of weird." Elmo responded, "Elmo thinks it's a little weird too, but Elmo believes Grover is a good friend at heart." It definitely gives a lot to think about. Sesame Street has since defended their decision to end the episode, noting that it's crucial to expose children to the idea that friendships can be complicated, and that some things in life aren't always as straightforward as they seem. However, it seems that many parents are still enraged and believe that Elmo should have cut Grover out as soon as he heard about Grover's morally questionable relationship. What do you think? Did the episode go too far? Or do you believe it taught a valuable lesson? Let us know in the comments. Great. Entomologists have admitted that they, too, have no idea if a monster or a cute bug you're supposed to be careful not to hurt, or a gross bug you can smush. How did you misspell Arby's in your best-selling book about the afterlife?
Arby's.
You wrote a critically acclaimed best-selling book about what happens in the afterlife, but unfortunately you fucked up and misspelled Arby's a whole bunch of times. Whoops. Check out all the way you misspelled Arby's in your book. You wrote basically this. Did you write Abries?
I never said Arby's.
Arbeebies, Barbies, Babies, Brendies, Arb-E, Rarbies, Arfie-B, Arb-E, Arurb, Arbis, Arbies, Arby's, Sarby, Arby, Mr. Arby's, Mexican food, Andy's, Arbert's, Larbies. We're just going to quickly go back up here and check all of these off. Everyone, all of them.
I think if you're doing this like accidentally as a writer, you have some sort of mental disease.
Lando's, Arb60s, car, eBay's.
A creature in your brain that is nibbling on the cables.
Arbus Restaurant, Meat Castle, Arbeam, Arberts, Air, Arbooze, Nardbees, Slund.
Slund.
Arby's.
Why is this the actual peak of humor to us, Avery? What is wrong with us?
I don't know. Breltbees, Proudbees, Grimp Slash. What?
It's one of those. It's one of them. I forget.
RB, no S. Bunkley.
Oh my god! Wow, this should not have been that funny.
Well, shit. It looked like you misspelled Arby's. Quite your best-selling book, What Happens in the Afterlife. Sure, the critics are probably going to ding you a bit for your multi to Arby's latest slingers. It's just saying, in heaven, Arbus tastes pretty much exactly like it does on Earth because not even God can improve that great taste. The great Arbor's taste. But the good news is, you managed to spell virtually all the other words correctly. That has to count for something, right?
There's a cognito hazard at play here.
Arbus.
Also, what book on the afterlife is going to mention Arby's 36 times? Like minimum. That's
you
just
don't know my book on the afterlife.
You might have spelled it correctly 100 times.
It happens.
Did you see the click venture I sent? Ask Geico.
I'm busy.
What? Busy doing what?
Public health win. Arby's has announced that you are no more likely to contract COVID-19 from eating at Arby's than any other infectious disease.
Uh-huh.
We have the meats. You're making a mistake. Kidhole.
Kidhole. What?
Kidhole.
I don't like the name of that.
My cousins are big. My cousins smell good. I watch them play video games like a good cousin should.
Wait, what else do we have here?
I read a book and the book was 327 pages long and the book was about sailors. What the heck? Broccoli is yum?
I'll go down more. I'll find a good one.
Good idea. You should draw on the wall with a marker. A wig is a hat for daddy. Get excited, kids. It's the Ukrainian version of Daniel Tiger. Oleg the Hissing Boy.
What?
A is for a number one. The ABCs of numbers. We're going to go with the ABCs of numbers.
Come on, kids. Let's learn about numbers. It's as easy as A and 1 and B and C and 2 and so on.
A is for a number one. Say it with us.
Say it with us. A number 1 is an A number. What?
B is for bazoo. What is the B?
I feel stupid for laughing at this. I
C
feel
is for 6. 6.
I feel embarrassed that I find this funny.
C of the alphabet starts with C, which is for 6 of the numbers, aka 6. Can you count to 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job. D is square. Did you know a shape is a beautiful number?
Oh, wait, what?
The shape of the square is the letter D. The letter D, as in dog, is the shape square. Pretty cool.
Was this written by Dr. Habit?
Do I need a squares for? Do I need to put on the Russian accent? Square is 4.
Square, that's not a letter.
Shape square is square 4 because it is 4 sides. See the sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, D square. That's the ABC, the letter D.
Is this what it feels like to be like a child who barely speaks Russian, like go to a Russian elementary school?
E is for eek. We don't know which number this is. Which number is E? We don't know. We're scared. Everybody scream. When we don't know the answer, we always scream. Good job, everybody. All right, kids. Our favorite letter is back, and this time it's a 17. Say it with us. Number 17 is letter A number.
They changed it.
This is for G. Is for H. Is for I. How many letters is that? 4. 4 is square.
Killing me. This is
FGHI square. Now up to number 12. Does anybody know the ABCs of 12? I'd like to know the letters that mean 12, do you? That's right. We think you do. 12 equals C with hat, C with hat.
C with hat.
C with the hat. Yes, it's simple as that.
So, Mako, have you seen the Tim and Eric Purple Boys videos? I think so, but I don't remember. Avery, do you want to watch those?
Yes.
Okay.
If a letter wears a hat, does that mean a number can wear a hat? No, kids, don't ask us that. We're almost at to 100 now. You're doing awesome learning the 1, 2, and 3 of ABCs. J is not a number. Repeat, J is not a number.
I feel like this is doing the opposite of teaching me. I feel like I'm unlearning things by reading this.
But K is for 19, and L is for 20, right, kids? 19K, 20L. ABC number. What letter is number 50? 50 is 60. Sometimes a number is another number. That's just how the alphabet works.
This was written by Dr. Habit.
Q and O are both for 89. 89 is an awesome number. And what spells 100? Well, it looks like this. 1, Wow, W is for 100. And that's the ABCs of numbers. Well done, kids. You are now experts on A through 1 million.
Okay. IDK, if Matt will answer my question, I can't hear anything. What? I'm audible, right?
Over 500,000 books?
Avery, look up Purple Boys, Tim and Eric on YouTube. I forget what this is, but I think I've probably seen it.
All my bones hurt.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, this is like a pillow commercial or something. Is there like a playlist? Which one's the? Oh, that's. Oh, I remember this kind of.
Hi, my name is Quirky Purple, and welcome to the Purple Boys series on ideal sleep solutions. And
Let's watch the first one.
I'm joined by one of the co-creators of the Purple Boys, Gino Purple.
What was
Thank
that
you
sound?
so much, Quirk. I am
Chair.
Gino Purple, the Purple Boy,
it was
and
really
we
loud.
are here to help you sleep.
Today we're going to be talking about the Sunday Scaries. Ooh.
And we're going to take you on a
The
wild
Sunday
ride to
Scaries.
teach you how to say no to the Sunday Scare no-nos.
Scarnanos.
Release your mind. Let the sleep flow through you.
Do you have 2 minutes of time to let me help you sleep?
This is finally sleep you can count on.
It's time to sleep. Sleep.
There's nothing better than the weekend. That's why
That
we are
pretty
all
head
familiar
transition.
with the Sunday Scaries. That feeling at the end of the weekend where you've got the work week coming up and you just wish you could just enjoy that Saturday night excitement for the rest of time.
And then, Sunday night comes. We got a big work week. I'm not getting any sleep. I have anxiety. I have paranoia. I have claustrophobia because I
Is that what
don't want
anxiety's
to
like?
see my boss the
Yes.
next day.
You know, I love the weekends. I love zipping around and, you know, going to the movies and going to the beach. But then I get the Sunday scaries. It's hard to sleep. But thanks to the purple mattress, I'm now able to get a real good night's sleep. No more Sunday scaries.
You want to watch
Thank
this
you,
video? You gotta
Gino.
get through me.
Thank you, Quirky. Love you both.
I'll tell you a little story about my family this weekend. As you know, I've been making tiny personal pan pizzas for my wife Gina, and this weekend I cut down some pepperoni slices into very small circles, and I said, I love you, Gina. We were having a wonderful time, and I looked at my clock. He's asleep. Quirky. It's okay, we're here. It's Gina.
What a creepy dream. I was in a plane crash.
We are the Purple Boys. Let's sleep.
There are still equality.
Hey, I don't know. I feel like this series wasn't really that funny compared to other things. Tim and Eric, or like Tim Heidecker especially. I don't really know much of what Eric Wareheim does these days, but like I feel like the humor has become a lot more dry over the years. It's like it's a lot less crazy and in your face, and you have to kind of be in the right mood for it. I don't know. Like it's a lot more subtle.
You have to have a really big IQ to really understand.
Yeah, either that or it just sucks. I'm not sure which one. Chess evolved?
Yeah, maybe now.
All right. Let's see if you can defeat me while I'm at my most powerful. What is this?
I like that song. People, whoa, no, go back up. No. Do not look at my board.
What do we got going on here?
No. Steam. I guess you guys can see it. It's not gonna bother you. We got nothing important here. There's a Mako here.
Why do you have that?
I don't know. I don't need to explain myself to you. I don't think there's anything bad on the screen. There's my legal copy of Twilight Princess.
There's your social security number.
No, I keep that on my other desktop.
It's just your, like, you just wrote it in MS Paint and made that your desktop background.
Okay. We gotta switch over to we get rid of the display capture.
If this was 2077, I wouldn't mind owning all the Mako Boy brain dances. I mean, I guess I could record my fucking drug trips if you wanted to experience that. All right. I think I will hit you with I think I'll go with this one. Well, which of these is the easiest? I'll go with this one. All right. What have you made me? I look like I'm from something. I don't remember. That looks pretty cool, actually. What are you doing?
I'm placing you up there.
Okay, I guess.
What am I gonna get? Am I gonna get something good? I'm gonna get 3 red crystal gems. We are the crystal gems. We always save the gems. And if you think we can't, then we'll always gems.
Grum.
I turned you into Cortana, apparently. So yeah, I've gotten a better team since I last played. I should move myself over slightly so you can actually see my board.
Okay. Yeah, Avery and I have been playing this game quite a decent amount. Now I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. I think for now I do this.
Ah, bold move, Cotton. But have you considered?
They got the fucking Pope.
I have the Archbishop.
Okay, let's see here. Why the fuck do you see that space? It's just scary.
We got a Paladin, Angel, Dragon, King, Lilith, Harpy, Gluttony, Rook, Swordsman, Archer, Snake, Shieldsman, Princess, Drake, Archer, Swordsman Plus. On my side, we have a Lifestone, a Drake, an Archer, a Beacon, a Bomber Plus, Militia, Salamander, Archer, Pyromancer Plus, Chastity, Archbishop, Envy, King, Fortress, Berserker, and Illusionist. You know, Mako, I respect the move that you've done here, but have you considered that I can do that?
I don't like the lasers I'm seeing.
Do you like the area that the fucking Archbishop can move, chat. Do you appreciate this?
This shit is ridiculous.
I wish I had a utensil, because I have crackers nearby and peanut butter, and I want to put those together, but I don't have a means to attach one to the other.
Wow. Snake upon you. Mac was at a disadvantage. I mean, they have the Pope, so yeah. I gotta put on some music while I'm doing this. Oh, okay. We're gonna
I'll let the Pope touch your pieces, Mako. You know, I'll put some music on in the background for chat.
What you gonna listen to?
The song I started playing, but at very slow speed.
That sounds absolutely horrible, and it would make me want to stop watching your stream.
I played it at normal speed.
Okay.
Okay. I see you are approaching me.
Yes. Play Metal Machine music. I have a playlist I just put on. I don't know if you want to listen to it. It's called Jazztronica / Jazz Funk to have a FLCL feeder dream. Man, thinking's gonna be a challenge for me tonight.
Software. This isn't your regular little baby bitch chess, Caesar Kivovnu. What happened? I wasn't paying attention.
I moved to Paladin.
I see.
I'm gonna say do this. All right. Goodbye, Pope.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that guy's entire
I was hoping you'd
existence.
forget. I bluffed. I wasn't bluffing. I am having trouble thinking, but I was able to think enough to do that at least. Yeah, I don't know why Avery made me a ghost, but I killed the Pope, so I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you, Silent Nachos. My snake. What is UNSC?
UNSC is from Halo. It's the United Nations Space Coalition.
I see. Alright.
Naval? Is it naval? Is N the naval? United Nations Space Command. Come and?
Alright, I gotta make some decisions here. Some of them might be kind of stupid. But, I'll go for it anyway. Oh, this music I'm hearing, not what you're listening to, but my music, tickling my brain chords. I feel like my brain is a piano, and as I'm hearing this piano, the mallet is striking the strings in my neurons. I am being played. There's a video I saw from Sodican. They made a video of, I forget what it's called, but these green hands come out and tear through reality, and they convince this twink to let his body be used as an instrument. And then these little like pony creatures with wings come out and they like rip his skin open, and he's got like pianos and little bells and whistles and stuff inside of him, and they start playing with him, and it's like you see his face changing. You want me to show you the video?
No!
It's good though. They play the twink.
That sounds horrifying.
No, it's hot. I think I kind of want that to happen to me. I think it will if I smoke enough salvia. I just want to be played with, okay? Wait, the music's too loud and I forget where I put it. Where is it? Found it, okay. Yeah, like, I don't know. Wait, okay, so you did that. My swordsman finds himself in a place. However, this is the swordsman plus, and he can move to the side. Mako mascot horror when are you talking like Five Nights at Freddy's? What are you talking about? Mako on his play with me arc. Listen, you gotta be a crazy fucking person to enjoy salvia and to actually want to go deep into salvia trips. And I think I might be crazy enough. Like I have become a slut for the universe, okay? Like whatever gods want to have their way with me, just like fucking whatever. Just like rip me the fuck apart, all right? I can handle it. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm killing your life crystal. I like salvia, but I've never seen the horses. I want to find the video real quick after this next move. Let's see. Let's bring this guy out here. It's a really good video, so I just want to share chat. is one of my favorite animators on YouTube. No wonder I don't remember the name of the video. It's called Muda na some sort of kanji I can't read. It is in Japanese. But here, I'm like putting it in chat if anyone wants to watch the twink instrument. Envy, do you want to be a dragon? I'm go here. Nah, dude, this video is on like I'm a music boy. I love music. So if like some sort of eldritch nightmare god ripped off my skin and like transformed my organs into instruments and started playing them, like I think that might be kind of hot. The pipes and the trombone. There are people who have like straight up sexual relationships with salvia, the drug. It's kind of wild. It's not kind of, it's incredibly wild. Now, who the fuck is seeing that square? Oh, I see. Does Envy want to be a snake? Hmm. That's not that good for me.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually in for some serious trouble. Ah, fuck.
Let's ask, hey friend Mako, thoughts and opinions on the Pokemon Lickitung. It needs a bigger tongue.
I don't like it. This might be stupid.
Thoughts on Tentacruel? It's just a jellyfish.
They didn't notice the angel could go there.
I noticed. I didn't care.
Oh, really?
Why would I have cared?
Oh, I forgot I had a dragon that you just killed. Fuck. I thought you just went there for no reason. Does anyone know how to unclog a disposable vape cartridge? I can strategize this, I think. I can do a smart thing. Well, all I got to do, as a matter of fact, is do this one. I'll do that one. Did Mac clog a cartridge? I don't know how a cartridge gets clogged, but get a needle maybe, but take it out of the device first. It's a disposable. It's not meant to come apart. I don't know how to get it out of the device. I don't think I can. I don't see a single screw anywhere on this thing. My strategy is just to suck really hard, and then eventually it comes out, but it's getting harder and harder.
You're pretty good at sucking, so...
Shit, out of luck. Okay. I got it. I got through. I did it. I feel like this is one of those things where you're just hoping I'm dumb enough to take the bait. But look what I can do. Finally had a chance to kill that fucker. Ooh, and look who's not being guarded anymore! Avery, I'm so fucking good at video games. Now your fortress better watch his ass too, or I'm coming for him. I announced my moves ahead of time, Avery. That's how confident I am. Now go ahead. Go right ahead. Go on. Do it. Come on, just get him. Just go ahead. Just. I'll fucking kill her. I'll fucking kill her if you do it. Oh my god, this thing is like mega clogged. Let's see. You don't have the balls. I've decided that you don't have the balls to do this. Oh, you actually did. Okay. I think you shouldn't have. I think that was a bad idea, personally. Fuck. Oh god, I can't like tell how much I'm sucking in because I have to like suck super hard to get it unclogged. No, what kind of bullshit is going on here? When did I lose all these pieces? I had more of these a moment ago, I think. Do the wiggle. Is that the wiggle? Was that good?
His best feature? His wiggles.
That was a pretty good wiggle, actually. I moved my ears and everything. Would you follow a trail of weed on the ground to a box propped up by a stick? Yeah. Yeah, I would. Okay, Memco, all you have to do... Why did the laser beams go away? Oh, you're only targeting those two. Okay. I could just do this. Okay, another problem with this is when I do finally get some to come out, it like comes out in burst fires. It's really weird. I'm gonna put it in its box and let it hang upside down. So maybe the fluids will go towards the tip more. That might help. I don't know. Oh, that one burned. I think I might lose my mind in a minute.
I hate peanut butter getting stuck in my throat.
You have a drink?
Yeah. Just that panic of, oh no, I'm gonna choke on peanut butter. All my friends will laugh at me.
I think that's kind of hard to do unless you're swallowing like way too much at a time.
I'm swallowing way too much at a time.
Okay, don't do that then. Man,
Sure.
it's like there's not a single good move I can do right now. Fuck, dude. Oh wait, I found the good move. That's right. Everybody just stand kind of vaguely diagonal away from the fortress and you'll be fine. Mako's vape is dying of die. Are you hoping the vape metal going in your lungs will turn you into a robot? I don't plan to make a long-term habit out of the vape pens. I mean, I guess I'll murder. And,
Now left my beacon unguarded.
it's literally not. You're straight up lying to me.
Yes.
You're trying to play dirty.
There's no rule against it.
I will go right about here. No. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I feel like we both lost a lot of pieces very fast. Hi, Yuki. Mac a bat cat, I guess. Avery has decided it. So it is. I am quite aware of that, Penrose. Ugh. Alright, we're going deep cover. The fuck away from me. I could still slip my ass out of this one. You'll never catch me. Never catch me. I think I... Yes. I feel like you keep taking bets that I'll be very stupid. Yeah, and somehow I have not been. Hell yeah. I've learned of the snake's ability to just be a problem. Let's see. What is a fella to do? I actually do not fucking know. I see you were attempting to go out with a bang. But what if I just delayed your ass forever? While the poison slowly set in. I am well aware of that, Geico. There was one time Avery poisoned one of my pieces, and then I killed like 3 of them before it died. Or at least 2. Oh, I just remembered how chastity worked.
Yep.
Were you actually bluffing that whole time? What was the point of that? Like, you were dying anyway. What was the point of that? Like, what the fuck?
What? Is there a point?
What?
Is there a point?
I don't know anything anymore. I don't know.
Tashka's not a worse paladin. It can move diagonally.
Paladin Plus can also do that, I think, but obviously that's hard to get. But the teleport ability is very useful. Alright. I wish it were not so, but I think this is all I can do. You're not You're not leaving me with a lot of good options. All right. Oh. Can you stop? No, you can't see him. Fuck you. I'll play this game all day. You're kind of forcing me to. What is your hope here? Mako, sing Midnight Crew. I'm a member of the Midnight Crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old tune. Rise with the singing the same old song. Rise with the bed and go to up with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it'll never trouble you. Make her a member of the Midnight Crew. Oh, you just fucking vibe checked me. I'm gonna go over here. Sing Dance Hall Days, I don't know what that is. Always with the murder attempts with you. What is up with that? I am not fucked, but I am inconvenienced. Why do I keep letting this happen? Fuck am I doing? Yeah, actually, I think I will. What do you think of that? Is this Mako or Avery playing? I am white, Avery is black. It like literally it's you can tell based on who is on which like side of the screen. Alright, I won, fuck you. You always fall for that.
I didn't fall for it, it was the only move.
Was it?
You were at 16 HP. The thing cost 15. I was hoping to get you down to 1. But you gained 3 because of Gluttony taking things back over.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered if I was at 1. I still would have been alive to kill you.
I know. But it was the best move.
I don't know about that.
It was either I died because you killed my king, or I died because you killed my fortress.
Oh. Yeah, no, yeah,
That's
yeah,
quite
actually,
literally the situation that was at hand.
I'm actually much smarter than I even realized, turns out. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
I found love in a stranger's place, tied up and branded, locked in a cage.
Okay, let's go back down.
Am I finally being lowered?
Thank you all for coming this evening.
A disgrace. You're a beauty, a luminary in my face. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
You better be. Thank you all for coming this evening. Remember that I can only get super popular online if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. So let's go for a solid 5 likes on this stream. I want 5.
Guys,
More than 4.
can we get 5 likes on this video?
As we know from the alphabet counting song, that 5 is the letter G.
There's already 10, which is actually that's like 100% of people watching right now.
Wait, I have 10 likes on this thing?
Yeah.
15! I want 15 likes! I was expecting 0. You do sub for sub? No, I don't. I will not sub to you. I hate you. Hello, Yuki Kuasoto. You're always late.
Yuki.
Also, Yuki asked, is this Mac or are you playing? I was at the bottom, Mac was at the top, because we were both playing against each other.
That's right, I'm the top.
You really aren't. But yeah, thank you for coming. And remember to add us to your favorites and rate 5 stars.
I like how I look like this. I look like I'm in like a overbloomed old 90s anime or something.
Yeah, you got kind of like that old television sort of VHS style, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what if you made like a VCR analog horror sort of avatar?
That'd be cool. I dig that. Anyways, yeah. That should be everything. Anything else you want to say, Mako?
I'm gonna zonk out and hopefully sleep during the night.
Same here.
Goodbye.
Good night.